Yo, yo, yo. I'm back. Good morning. What's up, Ronnie? What's up? What's poppin'? Harlem in the building. What's up? What's up? It's Friday. Y'all already know. L Blaze. I feel good today. ABGBK all day. I feel super good. I felt good yesterday too. So y'all already know how this show gonna be today. What's up, y'all? We gonna set the weekend off right. We back at it again. Welcome to the Funnel Fame live show. Top of the top, what's popping, what's cracking, what's good. Salute to the family. Good morning, Miss Jackie. I appreciate all of your prayers. My boy Alan from the UK. What's up, Alan? They don't understand this family here. They don't understand that. All right. Sibling party. 7 God. Peace, God. You already know. Today's mathematics is equality. So we're going to deal equal to everything we do. You already know that. We're going to share the truth. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep building. Peace to the gods and the earths. You did? That's what it is. And everybody who woke up feeling good, Queen of Detroit, what's up? Everybody that woke up feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's enjoying their life. You know, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. I'm pretty sure people had some drinks. People was chilling, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. All I'm saying is you got to enjoy life. You got to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Being happy, having love kills everything. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Nothing else ain't going to get you nowhere. But we back again. It's amazing how these days flying, and every day we go through a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of nonsense, and somehow we still make it to be sane. Because that's what the strong do. Only the strong survive. Y'all should already know that. So today will be epic. Salute Wax Dog. What up, bro? That was a good video you did yesterday, bro. You always do good videos. Yo, this is one of the dudes when he do videos, I be laughing my ass off, man. I'm telling you, I need more comedy shit, man. That shit be having me dying. I'm not even gonna cap. That's why I say, man, niggas don't understand that shit, man. I love to get me a good laugh off. That shit be making my day. What's up? Yeah, it's all good. You gotta understand something. Y'all gotta remember, man. See, when you winning and you doing your thing, man, man, that's always that come with the turf. But we gotta understand one thing. Look, we got real life and we got the internet. And some people they just don't understand it too. They don't understand it. They try to live their life through the internet and they think that shit real. That's why we say they're crazy. That's why I told you it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and everybody's going to show whether they're mentally insane or they're mentally strong. That's what you're going to see this month all around and throughout the year. I'm telling you, people breaking down, people losing it. I'm telling you what's going on, man. I'm telling you, look, man, we got the real world, we got the internet, we got the Matrix, man. You know what I'm saying? All of us like to play in the Matrix, but we know when it's reality. That's all I'm saying, man. I'm pretty sure some of y'all got your kids up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Kids going to school. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast it don't matter. Breakfast got cooked. You know, whatever it is, man. People that's productive going to stay doing what they got to do. The internet ain't going to stop nothing. You heard? So you already know that. That's why we here. That's right, Ross. I heard you yesterday. Ron. Yeah, but guess what? You got to stay strong because when you doing your thing, man, that's what come with the game. Imagine how those celebrities feel. They get ridiculed every day, all type of slander, all type of everything. But see, the whole difference is, when you're getting paid, man, that stuff don't mean nothing. And when you win it, it don't mean a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But anyway, y'all already know how I do on Friday. If you don't know, you're going to find out today. Salute to everybody catching the replay. Salute to everybody that's live. We here. Daniel Walker, what's up? It's Friday, man. I feel great. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I don't even know why. But what's up, Cassie? That's right. Let's get it. So let me tell y'all something, man. That's what I'm telling y'all. You can entertain the BS sometime, but at the end of the day, man, you can't entertain that stuff, man, because after a while, you're going to be the crazy one. But anyway, today, I'm going to be talking about Dr. Dre. He has lost $200 million in his Beats by Dre deal with Apple. And it's being reported that he's losing the money because he leaked information about the deal prematurely. He was not supposed to, speak on the deal. And he spoke early. Remember when Dr. Dre popped out and said he was a billionaire? Well, what happened is basically P. Diddy and Tyrese made him hot. It was running their mouth. And when they ran their mouth, they could have jeopardized the deal. And I'm going to talk about that. And I told you all of that coincides with pillow talking and what else? Dudes running their mouth. Loose lips sink ships. And they almost sank this deal. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get into how dudes be some of the most talkative people. They're the same dudes when they was in class. They always just talking all the time. They're always talking. Helping the vision. What's up, bro? Peace and blessings, my brother. Salute to helping the vision. I'm trying to tell y'all something, man. This a lot of this stuff going on is not hard. Born Majestic, peace, God. You already know. A lot of this stuff is not hard to figure out. It's just right now, I told you, man, right now, a lot of things are failing because people are bringing forth their own self-destruction. And it just basically comes down to men not being solid. I told you, they like Jell-O. And they come in all flavors. Some of them are fruity. And they all over the place. They ain't solid. They appear to be solid, but really they're not solid at all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into how a lot of dudes running their mouth put a lot of things in jeopardy, and that's what happened to Dr. Dre. So I'm going to get into that. How, you know what I'm saying, Diddy was running his mouth, Tyrese, allegedly, and I'm also going to show you the correlation with P. Diddy and Jimmy Iovine. And if you don't know, you got to go back in the history with the East Coast, West Coast beef. And how really it was a label beef, and how really it was for both labels to make money. And then we'll see that the top rappers from each label are resting in peace. But these two dudes still kick it, still got a relationship. I'm going to get into that. And it's all my opinion. So don't come for me, Diddy, unless you want to give me a slot on Revolt. And I ain't going to no parties. I ain't doing nothing funny, I say. I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to talk about that. Also, we hear what's going. We hear the rumors speculating to Kevin Samuels. We already know this. This right here is suspect too. We already know. We hear Kevin Samuels, this, that, the third. We don't know, like was said, his family didn't announce it yet. But I don't know. I'm about to make a lot of people mad. I might be the next Kevin Samuels. I might be switching my whole swag up. You know what I'm saying, bro? Don't get mad at me. I might today go buy me a couple of suits. I might go get me a pair of Cartiers. And I might have to be the next Kevin Samuels. Because I know a lot about relationships too. I've been through a few. And I know, you know what I'm saying, I studied women for a long time. And I'm a man and I can admit certain things. So I might have to be the next Kevin Samuels. So shit, y'all dudes mad now. Y'all gonna really be mad at my chat. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? I could just kill all y'all by being, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Samuels Jr., the thug version. You know what I'm saying? I'll kill y'all like that. You heard? What's up? What's up, Cozy? That's what I'm trying to say, man. Don't play with me, man. I'm about to start wearing suits. Straight up, I'm gonna get away from y'all dudes, man. I'm gonna wear suits. I promise you. I'm laughing, but I might be dead serious. I'm about to get me a couple of suits. I'm about to get me a couple pair of glasses, dog. I'm telling you. I'm about to get in front of that camera. I'm about to put 2 sets of diamond rings on both my hands. I'm about to start going live for real. I'm about to take that man's slide. I'm about to blow up. I'm telling you. I'm about to make y'all mad, man. They already be mad at my chat. They be mad at my chat. Watch what I do. Watch what I really turn into Kevin Samuels Jr. I'm going to flip the script. I'm telling you, watch. They're going to be tight. What's up, bro? What up, family? What up, grown man talk? What's up? I'm telling y'all, man, I got jokes and everything, man. I feel good today. I'm telling you, man. But I hope that man ain't resting in peace, though. You did, because I don't wish death on no man. That's a fact. That's not a laughing matter. Also, hopefully, somebody, you know, they're trying to say allegedly he had a heart attack in his crib. Hopefully, nobody ain't come through the door and made him slump, turned him into the slump guard. But I don't know. So he looked kind of healthy to me, but we know looks are deceiving. And for those that listen to this show, I said a couple weeks ago, I got a feeling eventually it's going to be a dead big YouTuber. I said it. I seen it. But I'm not saying he dead. I'm not saying none of that. But I just felt like a big YouTuber was going to be dead before the year was out, and even within, you know, recent. And Kevin Samuels is a big YouTuber. You heard? So if he is passed away, God forbid, I think I'm going to try to take his slot. Straight up. I'm trying to get out the dirt. I'm trying to get out the mud. And I do got, I didn't know that if that man could blow up and they calling that man a relationship expert, I'm like, shit, I know a lot about relationships too. I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? Good, bad, all of that. So, man, I'm going to have to take his slot. All I got to do is go buy me some suits and get me some Cartiers. You dig? Give me a couple of pair of Gucci frames. What's up, Miss Deja? Yak, what up, Yak? Man, we hit this one. I see my family in here early, my people. But that's what it is. I'm going to be talking about that. Also, Dave Chappelle spoke. You know, he's all right. And a lot of people don't know Chris Rock was there. Y'all know Jamie Foxx was there. Y'all know Jamie Foxx and Busta Rhymes. They helped put hands and feet on the man. Howard Stern also spoke out about the situation too. And Howard Stern said it's a damn shame what they did to that man, the way they beat that man down. And Howard Stern said when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, after that, everybody shake Will Smith's hand. So Howard Stern has something to say, and a lot of people, you know, they kind of pissed off. Also, the baby will not face charges following the shooting incident at his crib. Remember, we was talking about stalkers, and it's one thing, somebody can stalk you online, they might get away with it, but if a stalker hop over your fence, you could smoke their ass. That's the difference. Internet, real world. Also, C19 is increasing, the BA2. C19 is increasing for a fact. I know that because I know for a fact somebody at my job, they got sent home because they had C19, but they wasn't allowed to show up. But I know for a fact that is on the rise. That's still around. That's all I'm gonna say. Also, Tyrese, another thing, because I'm gonna talk about Tyrese in the Jimmy Iovine, but he also been clout chasing his own mother, talking about he feel comfortable now that he got his mother's ashes. And this dude gonna always say some stupidity. And y'all remember when Tyrese tried to be a fake ass relationship expert, and this nigga come to find out this nigga got beef with all his baby mothers. This nigga ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's it. He just mad because chocolate dudes are played out. That's all. Anyway, man. It's the For No Fan episode, live episode 167. And we back at it again. It's Friday, TGIF. We just gonna do it. All right. Now, Dr. Dre is losing $200 million in his deal. Y'all know about BeatsbyDre products. A lot of y'all ran and paid overpriced for China products. A lot of y'all was paying $200 for Dollar Tree speakers. Allegedly, I'm just saying, I don't want to get sued. I'm just playing around. But y'all know for a fact, a lot of y'all had BeatsbyDre stuff, and the stuff, it didn't last long. I had the pill before, I ain't gonna lie. I had the pill, and I'm just gonna say, man, it was something suspect about that pill. That BeatsbyDre pill, y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm not gonna speak on none of their merch because that I don't want no problems. I'm just playing. There's some good products they make. You know, BeatsbyDre makes some powerful equipment. But y'all also remember a couple months ago, Dr. Dre had to come off for $100 million to his wife in a divorce. Y'all also know, remember, we heard about Snoop Dogg buying Death Row Records. Who started Death Row Records? That was Dr. Dre and Suge Knight. So it looks to me like something's going sketchy a little bit, like people trying to play Dr. Dre a little sideways. They trying to get in his pockets. Because really, Dr. Dre was supposed to buy back Death Row because he's the one who started it and produced all the first albums until they found a way to squeeze him out the deal. But you got to understand, Death Row Records was under Interscope, which was controlled by Jimmy Iovine. So Jimmy Iovine has always had his hands in Dr. Dre's pocket. Or should I say, they've been businessmen. Because even when, you know, Suge Knight deboed Death Row Records from Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine still gave Dr. Dre Aftermath. And you know that Dr. Dre Aftermath brought you Slim Shady. And you know that Slim Shady on Interscope Records under Jimmy Iovine brought you 50 Cent. So you see the connection. Y'all also remember when 50 Cent brought out his own headphones and he got mad and caught beef with Jimmy and Dre because they came out with the headphones, and we see BeatsbyDre blew up so much. I forgot the name of 50 Cent headphones to this day, but 50 was tight because he felt like they stole his idea. And remember, at that time, he was beefing with Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine. For those that don't remember, that was the start of the ending of 50 Cent's rap career, for those who don't remember. But we know Jimmy Iovine, he's been on the scene since the East Coast, West Coast beef. He's the man that signed Tupac. And when Tupac, remember, this is what you got to remember, Tupac was signed to Interscope Records. Remember when Tupac was sitting in jail, Jimmy Iovine didn't get him out. But Suge Knight went and got him out. But when Suge Knight got him out, he still signed on the Death Row Records, so that still was Interscope. It's just that Jimmy Iovine didn't want to put it on his face. But Tupac was still signed to Interscope Records, which was the same record label that let him sit in jail until Suge came and got him. And you know the story. Some people say he signed the deal on tissue. Some people say it was a note. Some people say it was a handshake. Either way, Jimmy Iovine was the man getting paid off everything. So now Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine Beats Electronics. It was purchased by Apple in 2014. That's when he got, you know, a bigger deal. But the deal was reportedly almost thrown into jeopardy after Dr. Dre leaked the news early. Dre's famous video proclaiming he's the first hip-hop billionaire in hip-hop caused Apple to cut $200 million off the prize. The initial agreement was $3.2 billion. As long as things were kept confidential, they were not supposed to speak on it. Jimmy Iovine warned his team, whatever you do, do not talk about this deal. He even told Dr. Dre. They say allegedly Diddy apparently called Jimmy Iovine, informing him that Tyrese had posted a video of Dr. Dre celebrating the deal by telling the world he's a billionaire. You heard? Diddy apparently called Jimmy Iovine, informing him that Tyrese had posted a video. So Tyrese was running his mouth. They say Tyrese was drunk off Heineken's allegedly in the studio, bragging about the deal that he didn't sign, that Dre signed. So he was speaking on another man's business. Allegedly, Diddy heard the story, saw the video allegedly, and called Jimmy Iovine to say, yo, what's popping? I mean, what's going on? Hating, I don't know. But allegedly, this is what P. Diddy did. And when he called Jimmy Iovine got pissed. And that represents that the deal got leaked. We also got to remember something else. Who said they're going to come together recently and make an album? Did we not hear recently that Snoop Dogg and Diddy, they want to make an album together, allegedly? And allegedly, Snoop Dogg and P. Diddy was some of the key players in what? The East Coast, West Coast beef. But we also, since these, you know, since Pac and Biggie died, we have seen these dudes on the Steve Harvey show, the Steve Harvey comedy show that came on TV, you know, the television show, and they was also on the Steve Harvey show, you know, the recent one. So they always had a connection. We always heard how Snoop Dogg said he ain't really had no beef with Puff Daddy. He was still trying to be cool with New York, remember? So who's to say Snoop Dogg and Puffy was never cool the whole time? We already know different people had their hands in the pot in that whole East Coast, West Coast beef. We always hear about what? It was really a media hype. That's why when it's real beef on YouTube to the day, I don't co-sign a lot of beef. Like I said, I support a lot of brothers, but I don't want to be in the middle of supporting beef, because if somebody gets smoked or somebody get touched, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want to be the one that's saying I was promoting a particular beef. And I don't want to be in no investigation. I don't want them to have my name in nothing in case something get ugly. So certain beefs, I can't promote it. You know what I'm saying? Even though I respect the party, I respect the individual that's voicing it, whatever. But I don't really want to promote no beef like that. You dig? I let men fight it out. I don't got a cheerlead. So that's just me. You dig? And we know that. Let's keep it real. A lot of people have beef. And if they got beef with somebody, they'll go run to support the person that's opposite of the other person. We see people that'll team up in the midst of beef. You know, we know how it go. But that's the exact same thing that was going on the East Coast, West Coast beef. Only thing back then, it wasn't social media, it was magazines. They was hyping the beef. So that's part of why Pot and Big never got a chance to squash stuff, because the media was hyping it. And people don't understand that media is a form of warfare. That's why you see slander campaigns. That's why you see false reports, false stories, disinformation, misinformation. You see lies mixed with the truth. These are all warfares that they say was used by Hitler in his day. And before that, with the media Persians, that go back to ancient history. Hate campaigns, slander campaigns, those are all forms of warfare. I already told you this a million times. All you gotta do is study the ways. I told you, man. The 3 ways of warfare is slandering somebody, is calling them a snitch, calling them homosexual, or saying that they're on drugs, or saying they abuse women. Some of those or saying they're Chester. Some of those are the top forms of warfare that people still use to this day. Because even when you found innocent at the end, people still had to go through all that nonsense. But those are forms of warfare. And I know that's why I don't get offended or I don't get upset when people play the game, because I understand what slander campaigns are all about. And one thing you have to always remember, the truth always going to remain. And the truth is always going to outshine the lies in the end. That's how it works. You know, a lie might work for a little while, but eventually lies always going to fade and crumble. That's just how it goes. You know why? Because you can't build off of lies. You can't build off lies. So that's why you see everybody that actually lies or lies for a living, they don't get nowhere. They get nowhere. They always back to ground zero, because you can't build off a lie. period. It can sound good, it can look good, but it ain't solid gold. So my point is Jimmy Iovine. Now let's get into the net worth real quick, because I did a little research, right? Allegedly, Jimmy Iovine is worth $950 million. Might as well say $1 billion. All right. Dr. Dre is worth $800 million. You might as well run that all to $1 billion, because he just had to give out $100 million to his wife. P. Diddy is worth allegedly $900 million. So these are billionaires. Might as well say. And Tyrese with his nose in the business. Now Tyrese's name came up. He the one that made Dre hot. Tyrese is on. Now I've seen different reports on Tyrese, and what people don't understand, they use false numbers for their net worth. You got bogus net worth sites too. You know, the same way people online on YouTube pay for views or subs, you got some celebrities that pay certain sites to boost up their net worth. So you got to do your research when you're looking up net worths, because some of them be bogus. Like Tyrese on one report is worth $3 million. Another report says $6 million. And then I seen something bogus that was way off to say he worth $27 million. I don't believe that part, because Tyrese just recently sold one of his homes, and a home he sold was only worth something like $2 million. So I'm gonna say Tyrese worth between $3 million and $6 million. He ain't had no movies like that. He ain't been getting no bags like that. And he been clout chasing his own mother's death lately. So my point is, Jimmy Iovine, $950 million. Dre, $800 million. P. Diddy, $900 million. And guess what? Dre is about to lose $200 million because Tyrese was running his mouth. And he only worth $3 to $6 million. A little nigga compared to them. And that's how it go when niggas run their mouth. You got to peep game. When major deals are on the table, when anything big is going on, when something is confidential, it's always going to be somebody that run their mouth. And 9 times out of 10, as I've been talking about, as we should already know, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be another man that's running his fucking mouth. I don't know where this stuff started. I don't know where it comes from. But men that run their mouth really already showed. Those are snitching tendencies. Those are snitching tendencies. I can't even say they female tendencies no more, because a lot of females don't even talk like that. I just know any real situation I got into in life, I ain't never had no female get me done and dirty. That's all I'm going to say. I can't speak for everybody else. And I told you, women are some of the most holders of some of the most secrets. A lot of women be knowing niggas' cars. They just don't pull them. You know, you got women that have seen men break down crying, and on the streets, you might think he the toughest gangster. But his girls see him cry plenty of times. You got some men that sleep balled up in a fetal position like a baby, and they supposed to be tough on the street. They women know all their secrets. The women know this man be having doodle stains in his underwear and everything. The women know the nigga ain't take no showers and all of that, but they don't blow you up. Women know everything. They just keep the secrets. The only time they blow you up sometime when they get mad. Also, we do know, yeah, some people, women do lie too. I'm not going to say they don't lie. They don't run their mouth. Well, yes, they do. But it's different calibers of women. Don't forget that. It's different calibers. Just like it's different calibers of men. But this time we in now with men running their mouth is scary. I'm telling you, it's at an all-time high. When you see First 48, who's the main one you see in that room telling? How many? You see women in there, but who you mostly see in that room on First 48 running their mouth? All right. When you online, who's the most person you see exposed to somebody? Is it females or is it a man? All right. Who's the one always exposing somebody's secrets? Is it mostly men or mostly women? See, we can do percentages on this. And all I'm trying to tell dudes is it's okay, man. Just learn to shut up. But I don't think some of y'all gonna learn to shut up because you got too accustomed with talking too much. And that's how information gets leaked. And that's how this deal, because Tyrese was running his damn mouth in the studio, drunk, high, clout chasing off Dr. Dre deal. P. Diddy heard it. He got a little jealous. He got tight. He called up Jimmy Iovine. Basically was saying, Jimmy, why you ain't put me on this deal? We could have did this, allegedly. And Jimmy Iovine got tight because he said, I told this nigga Dre don't say nothing. Dre blew it up. But guess what? Now they're using this for an excuse to take $200 million. But who's to say this ain't just a slick extortion, a slick extortion being pulled on Dre? Dre, you gonna run some of that bread. You gonna run some of that $200 million. I need that. Wife got him for $100 million. Now they about to take $200 million back from him. Man, they snatched Death Row where he couldn't buy it back. Now, Snoop Dogg's supposed to be his man. He put on Snoop Dogg, but Snoop Dogg gonna buy Death Row back before Dre can get it. If Snoop Dogg was a G, he'd have said, yo, Dre, man, go ahead and buy that, man, or we can buy it together. No, Snoop Dogg went and bought it for himself. And then after Snoop Dogg bought Death Row, allegedly, Diddy gonna come out his mouth to say him and P. Diddy gonna do an album. So what you did? Snoop Dogg was signed to Death Row, but really that was Interscope. Snoop Dogg really was signed to Jimmy Iovine. Tupac was really signed to Jimmy Iovine. But to this day, Jimmy Iovine and Puff Daddy are cool, and Biggie Smalls in the ground. I'm just saying. See, you see, no loyalty. This stuff been going on, no loyalty. And we already know, allegedly, who's to say during the whole East Coast, West Coast beef, Diddy and Jimmy Iovine wasn't like, boy, we getting paid off all of this. Boy, them bank accounts looking right. Because they're the last man standing. And not only that, they are billionaires, and everybody that happened to been signed to them are broke. Or just, all right. Suge Knight in jail. You know, Suge Knight and Dr. Dre built Death Row from scratch. But Dr. Dre, he don't even own Death Row because Snoop Dogg bought it, and Suge Knight in jail. And Jimmy Iovine, he ate off everything. He's chilling. And it's not, I'm not hating on that man. That's what you call a businessman. Just like you ever heard of a shrewd businessman? A shrewd businessman. And when you see Jimmy Iovine, man, all that man wore was a what they call him, a dad hat. They calling them dad hats. Or he wears regular clothes. I never in my life seen that man with jewelry. Every time I see that man, he look basic as hell, and he's a billionaire. And he made most of his money off hip-hop. He made all his money off hip-hop, but he did start out with rock and roll. He made a lot of money with rock and roll. And that's why I told y'all they've been infused rock and roll into hip-hop. Rock and roll was big in the 80s, you know, 70s, definitely the 80s, definitely the 90s. But that's why you'll see around the time when Kurt Cobain died, that's around the same time Death Row blew up. With it, that's when that's when you'll see hip-hop took over MTV. People don't remember because it is history back in the day where hip-hop barely got played on MTV. But then when hip-hop blew up, hip-hop overshined rock and roll, you know, rock and roll, heavy metal and all of that. And they started infusing rock and roll tactics into hip-hop music. Another thing I was thinking about the other day that we forgot about. Remember back in the day when Dennis Rodman was considered a weirdo, right? Remember? Why was Dennis Rodman considered a weirdo? Because he was wearing blonde hair. He was wearing green hair. He was wearing red hair. He had piercings in his nose, piercings, mad tattoos. Remember? I'm not just talking about him putting on the dresses. But remember when Dennis Rodman was considered a weirdo because how he was looking? Is that now how a lot of people look now and it's normal? Colored hair, piercings on their face, tatted out. I'm going to show you how people forget history. But my whole point is Dennis Rodman was portraying a rock and roll image. That rock and roll image is what had him dealing with people like Cindy Crawford and certain supermodels. See, what Young Thug and all them doing now, Dennis Rodman started all. He been doing that because he was considered a weirdo back then. You got to remember. Different colors in his hair. People thought he was weird. But now that's considered normal. When we see a man with what? Colored hair, piercings, and tatted out. It's normal now. But that's why I'm showing you that ain't nothing new. Nothing you seeing is new. It's just always going to be remixed and introduced to the new generation. What's up, Vlad Wright? I see y'all pulling up. I'm going to get to y'all. What's up? This Lay Jones. I'm going to get to all of y'all. See? I'm going to show y'all how look, in this world, it's never going to be nothing new. All they're going to do is keep remixing and reintroducing everything to the newer generation. I told you, like how everybody wear Cuban links been out. Cuban links is nothing new. And when they just recycle it. Soon they're going to bring out another chain that's popping, but it's not going to be a new chain. It's just they're going to say, because see, the elite, they sit in rooms. They sit in boardrooms and they decide what's going to be the new fashion. What's going to be, not only what's going to be the new agenda, what's going to be the new fashion agenda, what's going to be the new music agenda, what's going to be the new food agenda. They get in rooms and they talk about this. So I'm just giving an example. If the elite say this, what it's going to be Cuban links, it's going to be Cuban links. If next month they say we're going back to we're going to make it Bismarck chains. For those that know, Bismarck link. We're gonna go back to barrel links. Everybody gonna start wearing barrel links. If they say we're gonna bring it back to rose gold. Well, they're gonna get the top rappers to start wearing rose gold. Now it's gonna switch to rose gold. This how I'm just giving examples of nothing is new. It just bring it back around and cycle. The same thing with clothes. How your kids still love Jordans. The same thing we did as kids. We was rocking Jordans. You did. So you might call this person an old head, but this old head wore Jordans when they was 13. Your kids wearing Jordans when it's the same stuff. It's all back. It's just remixed and recycled. Adidas was the shit back around the MC days. Adidas sweatsuits. People still, we seen Adidas sweatsuits make another big come. It's nothing new. Everything just gets remixed and recycled. Just understand that. And the higher ups, they the ones that control everything. So they tell you what it is going to be. Now, some of us, we do our own thing. We don't follow trends and we don't follow what everybody else is doing. But this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, now we see that Dr. Dre is being finessed out of $200 million because Tyrese ran his mouth and P. Diddy ran his mouth. And it's just showing you that you got dudes that'll speak on other dudes' business. That's a fact, bro. Baggy jeans. Yep, baggy jeans gonna come back. I bet you they do. They're gonna come back. Word. Baggy jeans gonna come back. Word. But yo, the deal got sank because dudes were speaking on other dudes' business. So the learning lesson is to this: when you got something going on, and that's another thing. See, people think when people fall back and they doing their thing, that's not a sign of that person being secretive, or that's not a sign that person, not messing with somebody. Sometimes people fall back because they're trying to get certain things done. And they don't want to let it be known until everything is on the table. So you got some people that'll tell you everything play by play, and then you got some people they'll just let you see their work. But it go back to what I was saying the other day. When you tell everybody what you do, what you doing, when you tell everybody what you about to do, when you tell everybody what you just did, and it's not in the right season, a lot of time it could backfire on you. So that's kind of what happened with this Beats for Dre deal. Beats by Dre, whatever you want to call it. Dr. Dre spoke too soon. Tyrese blew it up, and P. Diddy went and told, allegedly. But guess what? Look how they played the game. They could have been said something about this. They waited till now to do it. Because this is the time where they say, Dr. Dre, we want to run your pockets. Give up that $200 million. We know you're going to give it up. Why? Because you let Suge Knight walk off with the whole label and you ain't get a penny. So they already probably look at Dre like he's soft. I'm just saying, in the world of business. They also, Snoop Dogg, he went and bought Death Row Records back. He ain't think about Dre. And then Snoop Dogg going to say, he's going to do a deal with P. Diddy. So in my opinion, P. Diddy and Snoop Dogg always been cool. And don't never forget the story that Gene Deal told when he said Snoop Dogg kept calling Biggie Smalls the week he got killed. Asking where he at. And allegedly Snoop Dogg was in Miami. So while he kept calling Big to find out where he was at. So in my opinion, Snoop Dogg, he been a shiesty ass nigga in my opinion. And I never trust a nigga like Snoop Dogg. That's my opinion. All that nigga did was promote getting high and trying to sell you everything. Man, nobody cares about Snoop Dogg. And a lot of people say now, Snoop Dogg look like an auntie. And he always running his mouth just like an auntie too. Always running his mouth. So that's my point. Learn to shut up. If you got something big popping off, be quiet. If you're about to do something, be quiet. We got to remember, now we live in a time called show and tell. Show everything you're doing, tell everything you're doing. Show everything other people doing, tell on what everybody else is doing. So, can you really blame people for being secretive? You know, a lot of times we get on the elite, we get on the Masons, we get on all these people for being quiet and not telling everything. Can we blame everybody for not telling everything? Because to some people, it ain't no such thing as a secret anyway. You can't tell them nothing. They're going to tell it all, especially when they get to drinking. They say Tyrese was drunk on Heineken when he was running his mouth. And this the same nigga that's clout chasing his mother right now. Tyrese just came out and said he's finally at peace because he got his mother's ashes. He's the same nigga when his mother was on her deathbed. This nigga went in the hospital and was taking pictures with his mother on her deathbed. Then a nigga was going in the hallway taking selfies, holding his head like he crying in the hospital. Man, I can't stand Tyrese neither. And he mad because dark-skinned niggas ain't winning right now. I'm not saying they ain't winning. I'm not saying they don't appeal to women, but it was a time when dark-skinned niggas got put on off the rip. You know, Tyrese came out around the time of Wesley Snipes, Omar Epps, stuff like that. You dig? I'm just saying. You know? I'm just saying, he ain't that dude no more. And Tyrese ran his mouth. And basically, he put himself in the mouth, you know, in business. He put his mouth in billionaires' business, and now he's costing Dr. Dre hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's the point. The point of this story is when you dealing with something big, or when you got something going on in your life, period, some things you got to keep to yourself, because sometimes it will come back to bite you in the end. So that's the lesson right here. And Diddy, you a ground ball. That's all I'm gonna say. Because we know that it ain't had nothing to do with you, and you went and called Jimmy Iovine blowing up Dre, because they said what? Allegedly, according to the report, it says that Puff Daddy informed. You know what the word inform mean? It kind of goes with informer. He informed Jimmy Iovine that Tyrese had leaked the information in the video that he seen from Dre. And Dre was speaking on it, but Tyrese really blew it up and made it hot. And then what really made it hot is when Diddy went and ran his mouth. So they basically threw Dr. Dre under the bus. Now it's costing him bread. So that's all I'm saying. I'm reading the chat. Y'all got me laughing right now. But that's what it is. So Dr. Dre is looking at losing $200 million. He don't own Death Row Records to this day, and his wife just booked him for $100 million. So it looks to me like Dr. Dre is being conspired against. That's my opinion. And they let him make a whole lot of money, because remember, this so-called happened in 2014, but they waiting right now to run his pockets. That's what's going on. They making this as an excuse, basically, where they can hold back, hold back $200 million from him. That's what they're doing. And like I said, never forget Jimmy Iovine, Death Row Records. We know P. Diddy, Bad Boy Records. Allegedly, Bad Boy and Death Row had beef, but really that was just the street dudes fighting and trying to kill each other. That was the low-level dudes. The high executives behind the scenes, they was cool. And you got to understand how that whole thing worked. People don't understand and remember that Suge Knight used to bodyguard for Mary J. Blige. You did? So when Mary J. Blige on Uptown Records and all that, Suge Knight was in that loop. Suge Knight was in a lot of loops. He the one who peeped the weakness in the rap game, and he started Death Row Records. So even when you heard Tupac say it, Him and Suge was kind of on the same type of time. And a lot of people feel like Suge set up Tupac, but like common sense say, what kind of fool gonna set somebody up with their ass in the car? Knowing he could have got caught many kind of ways. Let's just be real. But either way, we ain't gonna get into all that. All you need to know is to this day, after Tupac dead, Biggie dead, Jimmy Iovine, P. Diddy, still cool to this day. And that's their business. That's the record industry. A lot of people don't understand they want to be in that game. More power to you. But it's a dirty game, and I say the rap industry is 5 times more grimy than the street. That's it. And people still don't understand to this day. I'm going to say it again, like it was told to me. The most powerfulest weapon on the planet is a pen, not a gun. It's a pen. A person can take your life with a pen. A person can make your life better with a pen. Your whole life is being controlled right now with pens. When you see Moneybagg Joe sit down, what you see that man sitting down with that pen. Oh, he just signed this. They just signed that. This deal. When you heard about recently Elon Musk bought Twitter, what he do with that pen? Contracts. You ever heard of paperwork thugs? That's P. Diddy. That's how P. Diddy was able to book a whole lot of people and nobody ain't gonna do nothing to him because of contracts. That's how you get robbed without a gun. It's called a contract and you ain't got no lawyer. Your lawyer is your shooter. You dig? So when you go over your contract with your lawyer, y'all go back to the table, to the deal, and say, yo, we don't like this, we don't like that, we don't like this, we need this worked out. Your lawyer is your shooter. Just like when you go to court for your charge, your lawyer is your shooter. You go into court without a good lawyer, your ass going to get shot down. You're not going to win the case because you ain't got no lawyer. Your lawyer is not thorough. He's not a good shooter. Paperwork thugs. When you go to court and you accuse of crimes, even if it's crimes you didn't do, what they use against you, they use that piece of paper to say you was charged with this, you was charged with that, you was charged. They write a whole bunch of stuff on paper, and then they try to let you see which ones you're going, you got to fight to prove which ones you ain't guilty of. But as of right now, once it's written down, or what else? What really does niggas in it? What's the number one thing that get niggas done in jail or get niggas locked up? It's that confession niggas signed in that room with that pen. It's that pen that do niggas in. Some cases, niggas tell on themselves with that pen. It's called self-incrimination. I'm trying to tell you something. When a lot of gangs go down and they get their hands on that gang literature, they see the oaths and the pledges and the codes. That was wrote with a pen. So it'd be the pen that do niggas in. It's the pen. The pen is what seals your fate. The same way what? If you on death row and you get a pardon by the president, what he got to do? He got to sign that paper. That saves your fucking life. It's the pen that got the power, not the gun. That's one of the biggest lies you was told. You know why? Because when they signed that Constitution, your life been in shambles ever since. You dig? And all they got to do is take that pen and rewrite the 13th Amendment and you could be free again, but they ain't going to do that, allegedly. It's the pen. Don't let nobody fool you. Now, that's a jewel. That's the jewel of the day. It's the pen. Well, moving right along to a man that was a very, very good hustler from Detroit. We got to give him his clout. She said 5K1. Word. Word. They sign that paper and they start working. Word. But a Detroit man, we got to salute this Detroit man. He going to get the Hustler of the Year award because a man from Detroit was making $2,000 a day in marijuana sales. But the thing is, he had a vending machine on the side of his crib. He had a vending machine on the side of his crib and he was selling weed, making $2,000 a day. And, Feds say the man, he already had a felony record, and he was arrested last week and charged with illegally possessing guns he owned, because he was selling weed out of vending machine attached to his crib. He was jugging for 4 years. He was getting to it 4 years straight. And they say he was making $2,000 a day. And guess how he got caught? They say that the agents got a tip and seized 18 firearms out of his crib. So once again, he was doing his thing till somebody snitched on him. They gave a tip. And I told you in these last days, you're not going to be able to hustle like that if everybody know what you're doing, because somebody's going to turn into the tipster. And they're going to tell on your whole operation. And this man had his hood smoking good because that man had a vending machine. That means he was trapping 24/7. He probably was respected, or he probably was just sitting in the crib with the cameras and the firearms, had the vending machine outside. And you pull up and you get your bud and keep it pushing. This man had a vending machine. Also, understand, people that don't know, you should know that you're going to make a lot of money off vending machines right now. That's why I say there's many ways to hustle. You take your bread, buy the vending machine. If you get it in the right location, your ass paid. You're going to make money like you're selling drugs. Vending machines. You can start with a used one and work your way up to many machines. That's the type of things we got to focus on in this new world. There's many ways to hustle. It's just that this man was hustling, selling bud out of his vending machine attached to his crib in Detroit. Detroit is the home of the hustlers and the players. They get money out there. If you in Detroit and you ain't getting no money, you basically a clown. The home of Big Meech. You dig? And you can start out with man, I know people that was jugging off the little candy bar machines. I worked in the shop, and we had a deal set up with a man. He bringing a little machine with the ones with the M&Ms in it and the gumballs. He come by once a week, get his little change, he good. But when you got a whole bunch of candy bar machines, say you got about 10 of them, you might be collecting, little 500, little 500 a week. Who knows? My point is, it's money off machines, from the little gumball machines to the big machine. It don't matter. You might get you a used soda machine and start jugging. So my point is, I'm always put my people on. It's mad ways to make $1. There's plenty of ways to make legal money now. That's why trying to sell drugs is played out. Because now you actually could use your brain and put it to the right thing. So just imagine if you got a vending machine, but you got it in the right location. You know the barbershop or the hair salon that be jugging, and you set up that deal with them, and they let you put it in their shop, you paid. Every day you making money around the clock. While you sleep, you waking up, picking up bread. That's just one example. Like, salute the Juice. Juicy in the chat, I see you. Juicy got a hot dog stand. You see? There's no limitation on what you could do. That's hustling. It's hustling, period. I knew a woman that had a hot dog stand, jugging. She used to post up right downtown. You post up where the people get off work at lunch, the lawyers, the doctors. You go outside a hospital with nurses, doctors coming out real quick. They ain't got time to eat. They just need a hot dog real quick. Now it's up to you, whether you got the Nathans, the Sabaros, whether you got the, the ballparks, you jugging off hot dogs, water, and soda. But the whole time you making $400-500 a day, hustling, clean money. You take that. I don't care if you're making $300 a day, times that by 30. Boom. Racks, chilling. We ain't got to sell drugs no more. But certain people don't want to go to the next level. They don't got the heart. Some people scared to fail. Because remember, that same money you blow on nothing, you might as well put it into something and try to do something with it. It's mad ways to hustle. In the summertime, we know people that go to the big wholesale spots and buy mad water. You get a case of 24 waters for $5. You don't flip that $5 to $24 or $5. Or because they took that cold water in the summertime and posted up on the right block. They drinking cold water. People got to walk down the block. Boom, water, jugging water all day. There's mad ways to get bread, especially when it get hot. So that's why I say a hustler gonna hustle and the grinder always gonna grind. That's just how it go. It's just that what? We're set in our ways. A lot of people are set in the past, and a lot of people are old school. When you think you're gonna keep trapping marijuana when the shit legal, you're gonna make your little bread, but you ain't really gonna get a whole lot of money. And then, like I say, you can move that blow, you can move that dog food, you can move it, but at the end of the day, somebody gonna tell on you. And 9 times out of 10, the person you serving is gonna be the one that tell on you. So in the long run, it ain't gonna be worth it. Now you can take that money and then flip it into something else. That's called entrepreneurship. That's called super grinding. You dig? When you gotta take your levels up and up and up, but you can't keep doing the same thing if you're getting dirty. That's just common sense now. So this man in Detroit, you know, he was jugging on the side of his crib out the vending machine, making 2 racks a day. But he was jugging for 4 years straight. But what happened is, it was a hater that gave a tip to the agent. That's why I said you got niggas that give tips. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. What's a person that give a tip? Those are people that make them phone calls behind the scenes. They tipsters. You heard? They tipsters. That's what they do. And they give a tip for a bag. So, y'all remember when I went into the whole end of crime, when I've been preaching this gospel for the past couple months, the end of crime is not only the technology, it's the fact that a lot of people are going to be telling on you. You know, right now, you could have a certain ideology and you at work and somebody go tell what you said in the break room. And they try to make you out to be a terrorist because you was at work talking about the Illuminati and they went and told the boss that you're a conspiracy theorist and you get fired. You know what I'm saying? People give tips. Some people do it to get a pat on the head. Some people do it to get a raise. Some people do it just to straight hate on you. A lot of people are going to give tips on you when you speaking on certain things or you doing certain things. People are going to tell. We live in a time of telling. Understand that. There's no more loyalty. There's no more secrets. There's no more, yo, this between me and you. No, people are going to tell. Especially if you winning, people are going to tell on your ass. Do not people record secret phone calls now? Have we not heard people on wiretaps? Are we not in a time of screenshotting, saving text messages? That's what time we in. It's become normal. I'm just being real. But at the end of the day, I understand some things some people do to cover their ass. Some things, you know, some people make recordings and video screen record. Some people do certain things to cover their ass. But we also got to understand on the side of that coin, snitches do it for all the wrong reasons. Snitches record stuff just to later on do your ass in. Use it against you in the court of law. Use it against you in public opinion. But this has become a trait and a habit. Well, even I'm paranoid and I ain't even doing nothing. When you're talking to certain people, you got to be on point. And then another thing, just the last tip of the iceberg, when you're talking to people now, you don't even know if they phone tap. Let me keep it 1,000. You don't know if certain people phone tap. This is something I always knew when you're dealing with certain niggas that's hot. When you're dealing with certain niggas that's hot, you don't even say their number on your phone. Nigga, I see you and I see you. I ain't, because you might be hot. You a hot boy. So some niggas' phone might be tapped. Just like some people's social media platforms are being watched. And that's what I want to talk about too, because I gotta keep stating this that people won't get it through their head. Now look, let's look at Facebook. In my opinion, Facebook, when they made Facebook, the whole plan, the whole intention was to make Facebook facial recognition. Facebook facial recognition. I think the whole purpose when they made Facebook, when it became lit, 2009, 2009, 2010, when they first made Facebook, the whole purpose was to document face because they knew back when they wanted to master facial recognition. That's the whole purpose of Facebook. That's why it was created, in my opinion. Also, what people don't understand because they got it twisted, all right? Facebook really is a law enforcement device. That's really their platform. You know, we get on Facebook, we play on Facebook, but really that is their platform. The same way people don't understand that what? Facebook is Instagram. They are the same people. And they know that a lot of y'all didn't want to go on Facebook, but they know y'all love the gram. That's why the gram was created of taking pictures. They knew a lot of people was going on Facebook with bogus pictures, bogus stuff. So when they created Instagram, they knew for a fact they would catch people in a pattern of taking pictures. But Instagram wasn't always with Facebook. But now Facebook and Instagram are the same people. So I know a lot of y'all say, I don't be on Facebook, but you be on Instagram. They're the same people. And I said that before. But these are platforms that were created and they are controlled by law enforcement. We just play around on it. They let us eat and get on there and do what we do. But really, those are their platforms. Why you think Facebook is police blue? Why you think Facebook was the first to implement your name popping over your head in that square box? Your face, facial recognition, Facebook. And we also know that that's what they use to book your ass in jail. Get what I'm saying? Facebook. Instagram was created to pinpoint not only your picture, but your picture and location. My point is, it's not about negative, but I'm trying to get people to understand these are law enforcement platforms. That's their program. That's their shit. That's why my point is they can watch you whenever they feel like it. They can study you whenever they feel like it. They can go in your DMs. They can do whatever they want whenever they feel like it, because that's their platform. A lot of people don't understand that. So I know for a fact social service goes on Facebook. This is how they catch a lot of women slipping. That's why you got to remember a couple years ago, y'all remember when everybody got the message, you had to either put your Facebook in your name or you're going to lose your page. And you know, some of y'all didn't respond, you lost your Facebook page because you had to be verified. Now, God forbid they do the same thing with Instagram. You can't have your Instagram page unless you put it in your real name. A lot of people going to lose their Instagram page. But best believe that'll be coming soon. Or you're going to have to register in your real name. I told you, we're in a time of verification with the blue check. The blue check is the same color as what? We calling the boys in blue. That blue check also represents you have a good background. You're clean. You're legit. If you don't have the blue check, we don't know who you are, what you might be doing. That's just all it means. I'm telling you that's what it means. They speak in signs and symbols, but I'm trying to tell people these are their platforms. And now we heard recently that what? They've been paying more attention to what? YouTube. But you already got to know that YouTube is Google. So I'm not going to keep repeating the same thing. It's not my point. I'm just trying to tell you that some people won't get it through their hard, thick-ass skull that these are law enforcement programs. These are their applications. These are their networks. Especially Facebook and Instagram. Those are their networks. Especially Facebook, especially Instagram. When they're looking for a criminal now, the first thing they do is go look for your page. That's the first thing they do. What's his street name? I was watching First 48 yesterday, the new season. They had that nigga press in that room. They found, look, somebody told the police his name online was Solo Dolo Johnson. They pulled up Solo Dolo Johnson, dumbass Solo Dolo Johnson, mad pictures with a gun in his hand. Hella guns, hella pictures with guns in his hand. Money. And this nigga in jail for shooting a crackhead with a 22. Nigga in there. First the nigga was acting tough, then the nigga started crying. Crying like a bitch. But they sealed the nigga deal with his pictures on the book. Solo Dolo Johnson. It wasn't his real name. They had the nigga street name and they caught his ass. That's what people don't understand. All they gotta have is your street name. They have your alias. They still gonna catch your ass because of facial recognition. Ain't this you right here? Okay. That's how they got the nigga. Nigga, dumbass nigga on camera with all type of pictures. With guns in his hand. So I'm trying to tell you, these are their platforms, nigga. When y'all gonna understand that? These are their platforms. So guess what? When you see the police, the fund the police and all of that, because they don't need as many police, all they need is those cameras on your block. All they need is those Ring videos. All they need is the videos in the store, and they get your social media account, and all they need is one person to tell on your ass, case sealed, not dismissed but sealed. That's all they need. They don't need all that no more. They ain't gonna waste time looking for you, chasing you down. No, they can sit behind the desk and push that button and push that pin. So when I see people online running their mouth, man, I already know what they're doing and who they're working for or who they're trying to alert. That's how it works now. You get it? So that's my point. When this Detroit man got caught with 2,000, look, this man had a vending machine on the side of his crib, trapping for 4 years. Only reason why he got caught, because somebody gave a tip. And I'm just making a point that people always going to give a tip. That's why some people always infatuated with trying to know your name. They want to know how you look. They want to know where you stay. They want to know what you drive. They want to know where you work. They want to know how many kids you got. They want to know all your business so they can tell on your ass one day. That's it. I want to tell on you. So we live in a time of tell. That's what's trending. People telling. Some of them call it exposing. Whatever they call it, is snitching and telling. Or should I say, those are the tendencies of people that tell and inform. They are quick to reveal information. Those are the traits of a snitch. See, a person ain't always got to tell. You don't always have to prove a person is telling. All you got to do is study the traits of a snitch. And a person that always run their mouth, all you got to do is sit back and visualize in your mind of them sitting in that room with them police officers and that paper, and you know they're going to tell. It's not hard to tell the characteristics of a snitch or a person that tells. I'm telling you this. It's not hard to tell. That's right. Good point, Helper. That's right. How you think they got Jesus? That's right. As I keep telling people, man, he already knew, Peter, you going to deny me because you a fraud. When they press you, Peter, you going to fold. You going to deny me 3 times. He already knew that. He seen the weakness in Peter. You's a lame. You going to tell Peter, I already know this. I see your traits. You run your mouth. You's a fraud. He already seen Judas' traits. You got hate in your blood. You know, Judas, you be talking behind my back. You be pillow talking. You be talking the most. You going to sell me out too, nigga. I already know. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, bro, but I know you going to tell. And Judas went and snitched on that man. Judas would have snitched on that man. For what? 30 pieces of silver. Then after he got the bag, he felt guilty. Remember, they gave that man coins in a bag. So niggas been getting to the bag. Judas got the bag. This ain't nothing new. So we're going to talk about some of this too to show y'all ain't none of this new. They promised Judas a bag, and Judas went and told on that man. And then when Judas felt guilty, he took himself out. Remember, they said Judas went crazy after that. He went lunatic and hung himself because he know he betrayed a good man. He betrayed his friend with the kiss of death. I love you, Jesus. That's why I told you, you watch out for niggas who always say, I love you, bro. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that, not saying that you might not love your brother, but I'm just saying how I was raised. There's certain key words that I was taught to watch out for, and they always proved out right. When people, sometimes, not all the time, but a lot of people, especially people that deal with satanic, demonic behavior, they know when they use that word love, That's a word they can use to get you to drop your guards and get in your circle. I'm talking about when it's used by, when that person that tell you they love you, but you don't feel that shit in your heart, that shit ain't real. Those are the Judas. Those are the ones that use that word love to get in your graces, because you don't even feel that shit when they tell you that shit. You don't even feel it. That shit ain't real. But that's what Judas did to Jesus, allegedly. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But I know, according to the story, when they was breaking bread at that last table, they was breaking bread. What he was doing was reading them niggas. Peter, you's a fraud. You dig? I ain't mad at you. Judas, you's a coward. You know what I'm saying? You's a hater, and you gonna be the number one dude to set me in. But it's okay. I'm all right. I'm ready. I'm cool with that. And y'all remember, in this last day, nobody came to his defense. For those that don't remember the story, salute, hurry up and die. What up, bro? For those that don't remember the story, I advise you, go back and watch Passion of the Christ. Go watch Passion of the Christ. Everybody, if you didn't see it, if you forgot, go watch it again. You'll see in the last day how all these people were scrambling from him. They didn't want everybody that was cheering them on, co-signing them. When it was in his last day, they all got low. They didn't want to get that man eye contact. They was turning their head. They was falling back. But he already knew they was going to do that. Basically, he was telling you, man, y'all niggas ain't built like that. I knew who I am. I represent my father. My father's a G, a big G. So I'm going to stand on what I stand on. Y'all going to act like y'all down with me, but when the smoke get to popping, y'all going to run. He already knew that. The same way right now, you already know that. Look, I don't care if you're a man or female. You already know when you go out with your peoples, you already know who's going to fight. You already know who's going to run. My dudes that bang, you already know who's going to shoot, who ain't going to shoot. You already know if y'all get caught, who going to probably tell, who going to be solid. Man, Jesus do the same thing back then. He knew the niggas in his clique. He knew some of them was solid. He knew some of them was fraud. That's why in this last day, nobody rode with him. I'm just going according to the story. I understand some people, they're going to say that story ain't real. They're going to say, oh, that man ain't real. I ain't trying to go there. I ain't trying to be religious. We're just talking about a story and an example of betrayal and a story of people folding and a story of people running their mouth. That's why it's very important when you get into bearing false witness. That's called gossiping, lying. Those are penalties by death. Adultery. When you know God daggone well that's your people's loved one and you sitting there trying to smash. That's wicked behavior. So we already know about the past years how it was cool to brag about smashing another man's wife, smashed your girl, I smashed your chick. Nigga, that's some of the highest crimes you could commit on the planet. Now, that's one thing, you smashed a man's wife and you ain't know. But it's another thing when you call this person your friend, your homeboy, your brother, and then you turn around and smash his chick. Hey, some of us have sinned in the past, and some of us have done stuff like that. You dig? So we got to understand that's some of the highest forms of adultery. I mean, a betrayal is adultery. And Jesus allegedly knew what Judas was going to do. And he let him do it. And at the end of the day, he had to prove that he was the G that could suffer the pain and stand on his square and say, basically, I'm not folding. Y'all do what y'all got to do. I ain't telling. I ain't folding. I ain't snitching. I ain't going against the word. This is what it is, and y'all do what y'all got to do. That's what he told. That's what he told them. You did? He told the Romans, you do what you got to do. I'm not folding. So a lot of y'all didn't even learn from that story. That's why you out here folding. You ain't being solid. And a lot of y'all claim the deal with the faith, but y'all don't have no faith in yourself because y'all want to bear your own cross. What's bearing your own cross? It's called, bearing the weight of the shit you did. It go a lot of ways. It's called don't do the crime if you can't do the time. It's called, heavy is the head that wears the crown. When you that deal, you got to take what come with that. Why you think they called that man? They called him the king. Was he not called the king of Nazareth, if I'm not mistaken? Heavy is the head that wears the crown. He was the big homie. And he already knew his team was going to fold on him in the last day. And that's what they did. They folded. But he ain't care because he already knew what time it was. So my point is, you can't be mad at, look, when you know somebody a sucker and they prove to you they're a sucker, you can't be mad. When you know somebody ain't built like that, don't get disappointed. You supposed to already knew that. And who stuck by that man in his last day? Who stuck by that man in his last day? Was it not a female? The same female that everybody tried to say was a whore. Was not that the female that held that man down in his last day? It was not a man. So when I say I know women are thorough, I know what I'm talking about. My mother, we ain't get along, but at the end of the day, I had to respect her gangster. And when I was acting stupid, I was being hard-headed, she kicked my ass out at 18. 18th birthday, nigga, you gonna get out. Because she wasn't trying to co-sign what I was doing. But she made me a man. And that's why this week it is Mother's Day, and I'm gonna buy my mother something nice. And salute to everybody that's a mother, all the women that's a mother, in case I don't get to tell you. Also, salute to everybody that lost their mother. Don't be depressed. Because she's still with you. She's still watching over you, even though you might be a knucklehead and you still doing stupid ass stuff. You know what I'm saying? Your people still with you in the spirit. These are facts. And when you do shame, especially when your mother's in the spirit and you down here doing filthy, shameful things, you hurt your mother's feelings. You're disrespecting your mother. All right? And I ain't going to sit and tell y'all no lies. But it's the woman that got the power. So how can you hate on a woman when you come out a woman? Dummy. That's called being ass backwards. No matter how much you hate a woman, all you got to understand at the end of the day, you came out of a P-U-S-S-Y. That's why, like a wise man said, we come out of a P-U-S-S-Y, and the rest of our life, we trying to get back into P-U-S-S-Y. Most of us, some of y'all turned the other cheek, y'all turned the other way. Y'all don't want to get back in that. You don't want to go back into the P-U-S-S-Y. You want to do everything opposite. But real men, their whole life, they want to get back into the P-U-S-S-Y. You dig? Because we came out of one. It's science. It's real facts. This real stuff that's going in the world that people don't understand. So that's why I don't spend time hating on women. And I understand, yes, it is women with the Jezebel spirit. I understand that too. But even when she a Jezebel, you got to let her do what she do. Just stay out the way. That's all I'm saying. But that's why you got regular women and then you got divine feminine. See? You got women, you got divine feminine. The divine feminine, those are sacred women. Those are women with special powers. Now, even the Jezebel spirit women, they got power. Those how a whore got power. Man, those are chicks that be bringing dudes down to their knees, running their bank accounts. Man, they be the main ones having these niggas pillow talking, killing each other. Man, they got power over these niggas. Even Jezebel's got power over niggas. You call her a whore, but she run your ass. You do whatever she say. Why? Because you like the way she give you that sloppy top, nigga. You like the way she ride it, nigga. She got control over you. So even the woman with the Jezebel spirit, that's the one that got you breaking your whole check off. She got power too. She just used her power for wickedry. My point is, like I said, some of the toughest men, when they break down, man, they be crying to their woman. Some of these men, gangsters in the street, they tell their woman everything. Some of these men out here, they tough. Their woman say, jump, nigga. He say, ha, ha. The woman got the power. But a real woman know her place. And she know her place is to empower her man. And they work together in a union. That's why a real man gonna big up his woman, and a real woman gonna big up her man. That is the yin and the yang. That is the real force and energy on the planet. That's what wins everything. When it ain't like that and it's unbalanced, man, this shit ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna real. It ain't gonna be real. 9 times out of 10, y'all gonna destroy each other. That's why when you see levels of domestic violence, it's two people that don't respect each other. They don't respect each other's power. They don't respect each other's space. They don't even know how to build together. You dig? I'm talking real talk right now. Daniel Walker says, demonic P power. Yup. But even the lowest form of woman that we can say is evil or slut, is still a man she can control. Man, half of this beef is over females. Half of the dudes that die in the street is over females. Half of the dudes that got 25 to life in jail is over females. Why? Because he killed for a woman. You got dudes that was in the street hustling for women that didn't appreciate what they was doing. He was selling all the drugs. And when he got locked up, man, she went and got another dude that do the same thing he do. Man, you got dudes like most of the dudes locked up is because of females. That's why they torture them, and then they take away the PUSSY from them, and the rest of their bid, they don't get no more females. Unless, you know, some of them, yeah, they get marriages and they get trailer visits and all that, but I'm just saying. Most of the dudes are in jail over a female. And then you got a lot of dudes that's in jail because they hated their mother and they had bad luck. Now I know what I'm talking about. Whether we like it or not, without the right woman, you ain't gonna make it. I don't care. You bet if you ain't got a woman as a friend, I'm talking about a good woman as a friend, you ain't gonna go but so far. I know. But my point is, according to the story, you know what I'm saying? Judas was the first snitch. He was the first documented snitch in history. And people still use the Judas formula to this day. Judas portrayed the big homie. You did? And being that the big homie was wise, he said, I already know what y'all niggas gonna do because I already seen the bitch of you niggas. So that's why he wasn't disappointed. And my point is, when the smoke cleared, who was left? It was Mary. Mary, the one that held him down, cleaned his wounds, and made sure he was straight, along with who? His mother. So when you hate on your mother and you hate on females, nigga, you're headed for destruction. At the same time, you start slipping into that fruit ball category because you believe in homies over hoes. And when you hate on a female, you're really just hating on your mama. And some people hate women because of what their mama did to them. I understand that. But all I'm trying to tell you is that hate for women ain't going to get you nowhere. Because everything in nature has perfect balance because of a female. Why you think when you get mad and you ready to go do something crazy, sometimes the only one that can calm you down is your woman. And I'm going to blame some of you women for a lot of the stuff that go on, because a lot of time when your man acting crazy, all you got to do is give him some and he'll chill out. It's hard for a man to cheat on you, women, if you always draining his ass. You dig? You feel me, woman? If you topping that man off right and you throwing it on that man right constantly, man, that man gonna be so tired he ain't gonna have time to cheat. The nigga so tired he can't even cheat on you. You done took care of him early in the morning. You dig? Yo, I told you, man, I'm about to be the new Kevin Samuels right now. I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy me some suits. I'm gonna get me some Cartiers. You dig? You feel me? I'm about to be the new Kevin Samuels, man. I'm about to get me some Gucci loafers. Man, I'm about to switch it up. Only difference in me, I'm gonna put rings on all fingers. I'm gonna put rings on all fingers. You dig? I already got a mouth full of gold. You did. I don't want to look. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm gonna start getting on my Kevin Samuels now. I'm telling you. I hopefully Kevin Samuels still living. I ain't gonna put no death on no man. But I'm about to be Kevin Samuels Jr. I'm telling you. If that man passed, I'm about to reincarnate that man. I'm telling you, about to switch it up on all you haters. Y'all niggas gonna be tight. Y'all niggas mad at my chat now. Watch when I turn into the new Kevin Samuels out here. I got relationship advice too. Let me stop playing, man. I don't know. I might be playing. I might not. I don't know. They keep playing with me. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go live with the suit on. I'm gonna go live with the frames. You dig? I'm gonna get fresh. I'm gonna be so fresh. They gonna smell my cologne through the computer, nigga. Don't play with me. Watch. You heard? Man, I'm telling you, I'm about to take that man formula. I'm taking it to the next level. I'm tired of being around these dirty niggas. I'm tired of these dirty niggas hating on me. You dig? They hating on my chat. You know they hate on a woman in my chat. What up, Pone? Where you been at, nigga? Niggas been hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Hating on my chat, hating on the bros, hating on the women, disrespecting the women. Now I'm about to really turn up. I'm about to be the new Kevin Samuels Jr. You dig? Rings on all fingers, big pinky rings, Cartier shades, Gucci frames, nigga. I'm gonna give you a reason to hate on me. I'm gonna be the freshest nigga on YouTube. Man, watch. Man, watch. I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't beefing. I'm gonna just kill y'all with cleanliness. Because cleanliness is next to godliness. If you want to kill a hater, all you gotta do is get fresh. Man, I know the game. Don't play with me. All I gotta do is get fresh. That's why I told you I'm not here for that, man. Listen to the message, all right? Because, man, I'm telling you, you niggas be hating. I'm telling you. If your boy start getting fresh in front of this camera, man, I'm telling you, you're going to be going upside your chick head. You're going to say, what you doing watching that nigga? I told you don't be watching him. You're going to be going through her phone, making sure she ain't subbed to me. When you see your girl sub, you're going to unsub it every time. Y'all niggas keep playing with me. Watch. Watch. Niggas, I'm trying to tell you dudes, man, let me be. Let me be behind the scenes, all right? Let me do me. Because I'm telling you. And I know how to put on too. Y'all hear me putting on, I don't be on the screen. Man, I start acting a fool on camera. Y'all niggas don't play with me. I got personality. I put on for my people. When I see Deja to be here, I see Danielle, I start cutting up. What up? Lay Jones, you feel me? All artists mental. I see Pone them in here. I see Juice. Man, I see my people, I start turning up. Man, don't get me started. Man, y'all better pray I don't never get on camera. You better pray. I'm talking about you haters. For you hating ass niggas, man, you better pray to God I never get on camera. I'm going to blow past all you niggas. Well, I'm telling you. Nigga, I'm about to, man, y'all niggas better leave me alone. Let me be. I'm low-key with it. I'm low-key, but I know how to pop out too. Hurry up and die. What up? That's the bro too, man. Oh, y'all ahead, man. I start putting on for my people, man. I'm talking about, man, you haters, I had y'all niggas so sick. All I got to do is get fresh and drippy every day. They be like, man, I can't stand this nigga. Nigga, fresh hats, nigga. Know what I'm saying? It's just straight designer, nigga. Man, don't play with me. I know what y'all dudes hate. Y'all dudes hate females. That's what a lot of y'all dudes really, really hate females. Anytime I got dudes hating on females in the chat, I know these dudes are suspect. They don't like coochie. They don't get no coochie. They don't even like the smell of it. They don't like women. These dudes are funny. I'm telling you. Y'all niggas just better hope I stay behind this camera. I'm getting real tempted. I'm telling you. I'm about to do a magic trick, nigga. When next time I go live on Monday, nigga, young Kevin Samuels. I'm telling you, man, that's a whole lane that's open right now. And if that man gave advice, I'm like, this man gave advice. He blew up off his advice. This man been divorced. This man be bashing women. If he blew up like that, oh, that's too easy. I ain't gotta say what he's saying, do what he's do. I'm just gonna keep it real and just get super fresh. That's it. Let me stop, man. Let me stop, man. Let me stop. These niggas scared right now. I got niggas going to check their girl phone right now to see if they subbed up. But salute to everybody, man. It's Mother's Day this weekend, man. That's why I'm talking this smack. If I'm not mistaken, it's Mother's Day this weekend. I ain't gonna lie, I go day by day. I don't even look at calendars. I just go by. I seen some. I know Mother's Day this month. I know it's coming soon. I'm gonna check today. I know it's tomorrow. You dig? So, man, we gotta give salute to the women, man. You dig? Ain't too much testosterone over here. I ain't too gangster to salute women now. Come on. That's that jail stuff. I ain't with all that. You dig? I got love for my bros. I got love for my homies, but I ain't gonna act like I'm too gangster to salute a woman. That's what y'all dudes be bugging out at. You dig? You dudes are man, don't get me started, man. Y'all dudes is funny, man. For real. All right? That's right. Baby powder fresh. That's right. I'll give you some designer powder, nigga. Designer powder, everything designer, cologne, shade, frame, all that, man. I'm trying to be fresh, but I might start walking around with a suitcase with the laptop in it, all that, man. Start going, man, I'm telling you, boy, stop playing with me. I'm telling you, I'm talking to you hating ass, dirty ass niggas. You see them niggas around the room, them niggas start running when I start talking. Them niggas went to go check their girl phone and all that, man. They gonna check her on all platforms. Make sure she ain't follow me on all platforms, nigga. I'm trying to tell you something, man. Y'all better let me be. Let me be. I know how to act up. And guess what? I never committed, I never try to get at one of my friends, girl, but a hater, that's fair game. Look, when you got beef with somebody and you smash their chick, that's warfare. You did? That's how I deal with warfare. I ain't got a beef with you, homie, but I smash a chick. I smash a chick and make you really be hurt. You really be hurt, boy. That's gonna hurt your pride. And she gonna say, I ain't gonna get into all that, but I'm just saying. That's warfare, boy. I ain't gotta kill nobody, nigga. All you gotta do is smash a nigga girl. That's all you gotta do. Any nigga you got beef with, you specifically find his woman and you holler at her. And if you get her and y'all do something, man, that's gonna kill that nigga. He gonna kill himself. Why you smash that? Man, you smash fame. Why you do this to me? You said you love me. No, nigga, I'm tired of your shit. Get the fuck out. And that's it. Man, it's warfare out here, man. That's right, El Bliss said, I love women. That's right. I love women. Ain't nothing wrong with saying that. I love women. I love all of them. I don't care. I don't care if they ugly, if they fat. I don't care if they thoughts. I don't give a fuck. I love female energy, nigga. I can say it. They give me power because it's the truth. Y'all niggas like to be around sausage parties all day. Y'all like to be around niggas acting tough all day. You niggas like to be around, you like to be outside playing Let's Play Jail. Put it like that. Y'all niggas be free, but you always want to play Let's Pretend Like We in Jail around a bunch of niggas. What nigga does a whole lot of time in prison, come home, and still be around a bunch of niggas? Still entertained. Y'all niggas got the game backwards. Hey, man, let me talk my talk. Because I'm telling you niggas. I'm telling you hating ass niggas. I'm telling you. Y'all been trying to study my moves. When I turn into young Kevin Samuels Jr., you ain't gonna be able to copy them moves. You ain't gonna be able to clone me no more, nigga. That's why y'all was mad at Kevin Samuels. Because y'all was hating on that nigga. He was too clean. And guess what? I never in my life watched that dude. Because it wasn't my place. That dude, he for those females. I never watched him. And I couldn't learn no game from him because I already got the game. You did, but y'all was hating on that man. I know that for a fact. So now, y'all been hating on me. Some of y'all, I'm going to give y'all a reason to hate on me. And while y'all hating on me, I'm going to just keep expanding, and my whole chat going to be lit up. You dig? Super chats out the ass. Since y'all like the pocket watch, super chats going crazy. I know how to kill you dudes. I ain't got a beef. I ain't got to make no beef videos. Man, the last thing y'all better pray I never do is get on this goddamn camera. And then I come out and my government name, man, y'all niggas don't understand who you playing with, boy. Man, you gonna be so, and some of you niggas already got, y'all already be on that domestic shit. Man, you gonna catch your girl watching me. The first thing you gonna do is smack upside the back of her head. You feel me? Y'all gonna be in the crib fighting while I'm live streaming. The computer gonna be live. Look, the nigga gonna say he went to work. He gonna come home. She gonna be watching me on a 50-inch screen on a smart TV. I'm on that joint fresh as a bitch. You come home mad, that nigga start fighting while they in the crib fighting. I'm on the TV. Man, I done destroyed that nigga household. I'm telling these niggas be hating. But anyway, man, I ain't toot my own horn. I'm just clowning right now, all right? Don't take me too serious. But behind every joke, sometimes it is the truth. All right. They say C19 is increasing too. So all I'm going to say is this. Don't be letting people talk all in your face. Don't be trying to be all playing people close. And you in public, you better put your mask on. And I get it. You ain't got to wear no mask and you ain't got to get no vax. But I'm trying to tell you, if you in certain environments, you better be ready. There's still some people walking around carrying because the BA2 variant is popping out. We already know that. Some people forgot. But no, it's still people getting cases. So, you know, there are reports of that C19 increasing. We also know the bird flu is out here. So don't get sick. Stay on point. Also, they said it was 70,000 people at that David Chappelle event. Now, y'all got to understand 70,000 people. That's more people than in a football stadium. That's how many people was there. And we also got to remember that man was in the front row. So the question, oh, that's the breaking news. That man is only getting charged with a misdemeanor. He's only getting a misdemeanor for what he did. Now, let's look at that. He came in the event with a fake-ass weapon. That nigga had a George Washington gun, but it was the 2020 version with the knife on the front of the gun. The gun was plastic. But let's think about it, though. It was metal detectors. How that man get front row seats? Was he balling like that? Did he have bread? Because we know at a major event like that, those front row tickets had to be bread. But the point is, he's only getting charged with a misdemeanor. And it's funny because I think that man now, his name is Chicken Wing because they broke both his arms. It's not funny. Shit ain't funny. But I think, being that they broke his arms and all of that, they just gave him a misdemeanor and say, all right, yeah, all right, man. We can't lock him up like this with a felony. You know what I'm saying? So that man only getting charged with a misdemeanor, and they said it was 70,000 people there, and a lot of y'all heard who else was there? Chris Rock. Chris Rock was there too in the front row. And we know what happened to Chris Rock by Will Smith. Now, Howard Stern spoke out, and Howard Stern said it's a damn shame. Thank you, Danielle Walker. I appreciate your super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, yeah, Howard Stern spoke out, and he was pissed, and he said people in Hollywood should be ashamed of themselves because they beat that man up so bad. But when Will Smith went on stage and smacked Chris Rock, everybody was shaking his hand and being his friend. So Howard Stern was basically saying they picking and choosing on this type of behavior. And Howard Stern wasn't feeling the fact that they turned that man into Chicken Wing Jones. But it's funny, like I said yesterday, that man had a song called David Chappelle. He was already stalking David Chappelle, and then he tried to play it out in real life and jump at that man. So we don't know what's going on with this thing. But one thing we do know, I bet you for a fact, if anybody that's listening to this, if your ass try to jump on stage and stab somebody, I bet you your ass be locked up right now. I'm talking about celebrity, your ass gonna be locked up. Well, he got a misdemeanor because I ain't gonna lie, he already paid for the crime with both his arms. And you already seen they made his forehead look like he was pregnant. Like he looked like he was 2 months in the head. And it's kind of sad what they did to that man, but let's be real. What if he'd took that knife and stabbed David Chappelle in his jugular and Dave Chappelle was dead? Then we'll be all feeling sorry for Dave Chappelle. So that whole situation was nasty. That man got in there with a knife, a fake ass gun, security guards all around. He still was able to pull his stunt. So, like I said, the whole thing is weird. This whole week been a weird week. And now we don't even know. I don't know if it's been confirmed, but I've seen a report today. People still saying it. They saying that, allegedly Kevin Samuels had a heart attack in his home, but like everybody's saying, it's not yet confirmed by his family. And I agree with what Rondell said. If TMZ ain't dropping, we don't know yet. You did. We don't know. But a lot of haters, I think a lot of them been hoping that man is gone. And that's sad. Also, the baby will not face charges for shooting that weirdo that was on his property the other day. Now, when somebody stalk you online, you can't kill them like that. It's people that like to cross the line. It's people, we like to call them habitual line steppers. But when you cross the line of somebody's crib, you can legally smoke their boots. And that's what the baby did, and he ain't gonna get in no trouble because that weird stalker stalked his fence and he got smoked. You got people. Let me tell y'all this too. I spoke on it yesterday. A person that stalks your house is no different from a person that stalks your inbox. Anytime somebody tries to make contact with you that you do not know, that is a stalker. See, we got to stop putting spins and twists on what stuff is. And I told you it's Mental Health Awareness Month, and you have to aware for mentally health challenged people that don't want to get help. A person that goes outside somebody's house that don't know them and is stalking them, that is a lunatic. When you hop somebody's fence, I don't care right now, somebody knock on your door and ask for you and you don't know who the hell they is, that person crazy. Who are you? That's a stalker. It's no different when somebody come in your inbox trying to talk to you that you don't even know. That is a stalker. That is a weirdo. That is a weirdo. The only difference is if that person came to your door, you can kill their ass, allegedly. I mean, you can. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If a person knock on your door, you have the right to take their life. If you don't know them and they're stalking you, yes, you do. But if a person hop in your DM and you take their ass out, see, they're going to handle that different. But my point is, both of them are stalkers. A lot of you dudes out here making contact with women you don't even know and you think it's legit. But really, you're a stalker. Really, you get put in that weirdo category. That's why I don't inbox people I don't know. I don't try to holler at no females in their DM and I don't know them. Because that's weird behavior. Little do you know. You think it's normal, but no, you're stalking. That's what it means. So a lot of you dudes got y'all got like slick Chester tendencies. Y'all got like slick predator ways. And y'all like to prowl, sneak around, and watch people. But really that's stalking and that's predatory behavior. You only should be watching people that you know. You only should be communicating with people that you know. Once you start communicating with people you don't know, especially if it's a man trying to contact a woman they don't know, nigga, you's a stalker. And you crossing the line of being a sexual predator. Especially when you're in somebody's inbox flirting. You're a weirdo. You think you're normal. You think what you're doing, there's nothing wrong with it. But you're a stalker. And that's why we constantly see predatory behavior online, because a lot of these dudes, they be in their crib, one hand on their Johnson, one hand on the phone. One hand on the keyboard, the other hand they dip it in the grease. And they weird. And that's why they harass women. I'm keeping it 100. A lot of you niggas are weird. You got to understand, for a weirdo and a Chester and a stalker, the internet is the best thing made for them since sliced bread. because the internet made it where anybody could put on an icon, they could use an avatar and get on here and deal with all type of filthy behavior. That's why all you got to do is study the track record, study the pattern, and a weirdo will never be able to hide their ways. They're always going to show their tendencies. These are called profiles. I keep telling y'all, all you got to do is watch a person's behavior. You watch their pattern. That's who they are. Now, they might change their ways some of the time, but their tendencies is always going to show who they are. That's like a liar might tell the truth sometime, but majority of the time, that fool is lying because that's what he do. Period. That's right. So you always got to watch a person's behavior. It ain't about what they say. It's about what they do. And I sound repetitive, but I keep seeing the same thing happening over and over and over again. So I got to keep saying it because some people, I told you, some niggas' head are thicker than concrete. Some niggas' skull is thicker than them red bricks that make buildings. You know how you was told a hard head make a soft behind? No, it don't. A hard head get your head blowed off these days. A hard head will get you dealt with like that man that tried to jump on the stage with Dave Chappelle. Because you're going to mess with the wrong person one day, and guess what? Your head is going to get put on the dashboard. Your head going to get put on the sidewalk. You dig? Your body fluids are going to be oozing in the street, your plasma, stuff like that, because you don't know when to leave people alone. So a hard head don't make a soft ass. That's an old school terminology. A hard head get your ass put 6 feet deep now. So I'm just trying to tell people that don't learn, don't listen, because they head so hard, they don't listen. And these are the people we know that are mentally challenged. And we have to give them a pass sometime, because you know a person that's mentally challenged, they don't get it through their head. They just don't. So that's all I'm saying. But these days, be a hard-headed, man, they get you out of here. And that's why we keep seeing it trending, and that's really what's going on. So back to the first story. Once again, salute to the chat. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up. I ain't out chat, though. I ain't out chat. But we got to talk about, once again, Dr. Dre is about to lose $200 million because allegedly P. Diddy became an informer, and he informed Jimmy Iovine about the deal, and the deal was supposed to be confidential, but P. Diddy learned about the deal through Mr. Tyrese running his mouth and bragging on another man's money, telling everybody what another man just did. All right, so Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine, the deal they had with Beats in 2014 with Apple, it was in jeopardy after Dre leaked the news early. Now, you know, y'all remember when Dre made the video when he proclaimed to be the, hip-hop's first billionaire. Y'all remember that was trending? Well, they said it wasn't really supposed to be out there like that. But Dre might have got a pass off that video. But what made it worse is when Tyrese started going crazy over the deal. And they say he was drunk, he was bragging. Now, the initial agreement of that deal was $3.2 billion. And as long as things were kept confidential, they'll get all of the money. And Jimmy Iovine, they say, had a private meeting, and he warned his whole team. He said, allegedly, he told them, whatever you do, don't talk about this deal. And they say he even told Dr. Dre. And they say, allegedly, P. Diddy informed Jimmy Iovine that Tyrese had posted a video of Dr. Dre celebrating the deal. And that's how he got in trouble. And now Dr. Dre is about to lose allegedly $200 million off that deal. Dr. Dre also recently got booked for Death Row Records. Even though it was owned by Hasbro, people that don't understand that Hasbro that make toys, they were the last owners of Death Row. And somehow Snoop Dogg was able to buy Death Row. is now being said that he does not own Tupac catalog, but the first record that built Death Row Records was The Chronic by Dr. Dre. That's what built Death Row Records. And to this day, Dr. Dre does not own Death Row Records. So Snoop Dogg is a grimy nigga because Dr. Dre put you on. Now, the second biggest album on Death Row was Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style. And that was produced by Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre put Snoop Dogg on. But my point of the matter is, to this day, Snoop Dogg is cool with Puff Daddy. So did Puff Daddy and Snoop Dogg feel a certain way when Dr. Dre first got to deal with Jimmy Iovine? Because Snoop Dogg was cool with Jimmy Iovine too through Death Row Records. And now we also see that P. Diddy was cool with Jimmy Iovine ever since the days of the Death Row Bad Boy beef. You see the connection? What's the other connection? Interscope, Death Row, biggest artist, rest in peace, Tupac. Bad Boy Arista, biggest artist, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. But then we hear about how Diddy allegedly called Jimmy Iovine to snitch on Dre. Allegedly. And then we also hear recently that Snoop Dogg said out his own mouth that him and Diddy are going to be doing an album. We also know Diddy and Snoop was on Steve Harvey episodes. So what kind of game is Snoop Dogg and Diddy playing? And how long have they been playing this game? That's the point. These are just speculations. It's just entertainment. But we always see the same story again of betrayal. Dudes running their mouth. Look, Puffy had nothing to do with this deal. Tyrese had nothing to do with this deal. But by both of them putting themselves in the business, they got Dr. Dre in trouble, and now he's going to lose $200 million. So imagine how you would feel if you lost out some money, all because somebody that you thought was your people's was running their mouth and got you caught up. That's why I'm going to say it's nothing wrong with keeping some things in secret to yourself. Sometimes it is nothing wrong with isolating yourself. Just because a person does their own thing does not mean they hating on you. It does not mean they don't rock with you. It does not mean they're trying to stop your progress. It just means they doing what they got to do what's best for them. But see, in the black community, in the hood, we got to remember, this also applies to the slave days. But it also applies to the hood. Remember, we all supposed to try to make it out the hood. But we got to remember, when you make it out the hood, some people going to call you what? A sellout. Some people going to say you turned your back on the hood. Some people going to say you don't come on the block no more. But we all supposed to make it out the hood. It's just that I made it first. You supposed to try too. And then yes. When you make it out the hood, you are supposed to come back and help. That's a fact. When you make it out the hood, you are supposed to come back and help somebody. You dig? That's what you're supposed to do. But the fight of you making it out the hood, that's a fight you got to do on your own, because nobody can't get you out the hood for real. You got to get yourself out. Now, when you real and you solid, you're going to come back and you're going to help other people get out the hood. But the fight of all of us getting out the hood, that's an independent fight. You got to do that on your own. Because if I help you get out the hood, then you're going to depend on me to keep your lifestyle going. No, you got to learn on your own. Therefore, you'll appreciate and know how to sustain yourself on your own. You heard, y'all know the saying about what? Fishing for your homie and breaking and sharing a fish with him, or you could what? Teach him how to fish for himself. These are the oldest slogans. A lot of this come right out the scripture. Once again, that's why they say that man was a fisher of men. You dig? That's where all these sayings come from. Hook, line, sinker, taking the bait. That's where all these sayings come from. Thank you, Miss Jeanette. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's where all these saying hook, line, sinker. Remember, people try to fish. And let me speak on this too. I want y'all to peep this because this came to my attention on the other day. You ever notice how when some people be on the internet, right, especially on YouTube, they always trying to sell you something. You ever notice that? When it see, like I said, when we chop it up, I talk to my people. I kick it with y'all like I'm on regular timing. But you notice some people, when they get on here, they always trying to push something. Or they always trying to get you to believe them. They always try to like push something to you. Like, trust me, believe me what I'm telling you. Listen, I'm telling you, believe me, believe me. See, I'm showing you. Tell people always trying to, that's what you call pushing agenda. When they get on here, they always trying to sell you something. They're always trying to get you to believe them. They're always putting out some type of narrative. They're always putting out a story. And my point is the whole agenda is to get you to believe what they're saying. They're trying to force their views and opinions on you. And my point is you're always going to see some people get on here and they're trying to convince you. But what these stupid people don't understand, you can't convince nobody. People are going to believe what they want to believe because some people do know the truth. But you'll see, you got some people that'll come on here, just listen to them. When they talk to you, they're trying to convince you. They're trying to make you believe an idea. They're trying to get you to buy what they're selling. And then amongst all that, they're going to tell you to hit the like button. When they tell you hit the like button, that's when you know they're full of shit. And they're selling you something. Now, let me be real, because I don't want to step on no toes. I ain't no hate. I'm not. Listen. Hit the like button. I understand that's to get into the algorithm. I'm not talking about my people that's legit. People that's legit, asking somebody to hit the like button, there's nothing wrong with that. That is part of getting the algorithm. That's business. I'm talking about when somebody's selling you some straight up BS and they telling you hit the like button. Those are the finesses. Those are the schemers. Those are the ones that's talking out their ass. And they want you to buy what they're selling. And in their mind, the more you like it, the more you believe it. That's why I don't do that. See? You got people that'll tell you a story. They always got a story to tell. Then they'll pause within the story and say, hit the like button, y'all. And then they go on with the story again. And then they say, yo, get the likes up, man. Those are the finesses. Those are the niggas that are full of shit. I'm talking about the ones that sell stories, the ones that know goddamn well they lying, the ones that be trying to always convince somebody. Remember, you got some people that get on here and they act like if you don't believe them, you understand, you stupid. They act like you got to believe me. See, believe me. See, I got this. See. Listen to me, man. Believe what I'm saying. When a person talk like that, that's when you know they lying. That's when you know they full of BS. And while you at it, hit the like button. You see? The reason why I know that, because I know people that say hit the like button and they ain't even monetized. So it ain't, what is it benefiting? You ain't even getting nowhere. You telling niggas hit the like button. No, you want people to like the BS you selling. That's all you doing. You ain't slick. But a lot of people do that. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, when I came in this game, everything everybody else do, I said, I'm going to do opposite. You dig? So I don't tell people to hit the like button because that's just what I do. I don't care if you hit neither one. But that's my thing. I'm not knocking nobody else that tell you hit the like button, because guess what? When you appreciate the content, you should hit the like button. That's what you should do. That's a fact. And if you don't like it, you have the right to hit the don't like it too. But my point is, why you're watching something you don't like? That's a thin line of being called a stalker or a weirdo. I'm not watching no clown. I'm not watching no lame. I'm not watching no buster that I don't like. I don't care what they say, what they do. I'm not watching it. Because I understand that my body is my temple. And when I take on swine, I'm corrupting my own soul. I'm corrupting my body. I'm taking in swine. See, y'all thought swine was just pork. You thought swine was just bacon. No, swine is when you inhaling and taking in stuff into your temple that you know is foul. That's swine. A lot of you niggas are walking pork. You pork. You niggas are swine. A liar is swine. A person that goes around slandering, they're swine. That's what they are. Always trying to sell you something. Always trying to sell you some swine. When you pull up with me, you get the truth. You get my truth. You get the universal truth. You take it or leave it. I ain't here to force you to take nothing. You ain't got to believe nothing I say. But everything I say, if you ain't lazy, you can look it up for yourself. So I don't get on here. I ain't trying to convince nobody of nothing. And I ain't got to gas nobody up to hit the like button. But that's what lames do. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's get the numbers up. Why they sell you BS. It's not hard to figure out a clown. It's not hard to see a lame. All right? Because some people have egos, and their egos are based on the likes. Their egos are based on the numbers. So when the numbers don't go up like they wanted to, it plays their ego, it plays their emotions. You understand? I'm just chilling. Y'all know my vibe today. TGIF Friday, episode 167. Share this on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Tell a friend, tell a friend. The real got to stick together. We the last of the last. We the last Mohicans. So we got to stick together. I told you a lot of these dudes are jello. And they take on any shape you put them in. They jello. They look solid, but really they're very soft and tender. And they're very, they're very loose. They're not solid at all. Look, we 24 karat gold, you dig? These people, they're aluminum foil. They're aluminum. They're aluminum. They crumble. They're not solid. These are the different people we dealing with in life now. Understand that. So for all my people that's solid, stay solid. Don't fold. Don't bend. Don't break. Even if people don't like you, even if people hate your guts, you know what I'm saying? You be you. But some of y'all want everybody to like you. You want everybody to agree with what you say. You want to be loved by everybody. You want to be everybody's friend. You want everybody to be your friend. You want to be down with the get along gang. And this is what makes you weak. Any man that can't stand on his own 2 feet and hold his own nuts is considered to be feminine. That's just what it is. So that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. That's where we at right now. So Dr. Dre is getting booked for $200 million, but look at this man right here, P. Diddy, the one that wants you to always come party, Mr. Take That. You dig? That's the man that be dropping dimes behind the scenes on niggas. You heard? So that's all I'm saying. And P. Diddy jerked a lot of people. But guess what? That's what y'all get. Because you're supposed to know what time it is with dealing with P. Diddy. God, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm a businessman, right? If I deal with P. Diddy, I need my money up front. You dig? I ain't signing no long-term contract. You heard? I ain't going to no parties with you, bro. I'm just being real. And I'm going to put that in contract. I'm not going to no parties. So if he offered me a slot on Revolt, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to do my little part and I'm out. That's it. Y'all dudes wanted to party with that man. Y'all dudes wanted to be all in the videos with him. So at the end, you got jerked and you want to cry. Nobody told y'all niggas to go get cheesecake. And nobody tell y'all niggas to walk from Manhattan to cross bridges. Nigga, the only time I walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn is when the World Trade fell. That's it. I ain't did that since. Ain't nobody from New York walking from no Manhattan to no Brooklyn unless they was caught up in that 9/11 situation. That's it. So when you walk to get cheesecake, Man, that's when I knew y'all was, y'all, look, don't be mad at Diddy, all right? Y'all did that. So once he said, I got these fools walking for cheesecake, man, I'm about to jerk these fools. Man, he already knew that. He already knew that once you took the bait. That was a test to see if I can jerk your ass later. And you did it. So don't be mad, Freddie P. Don't be mad. And salute the Bad Bunny. At least she got Queen of the Ring popping. Once again, who was crying out of making of the band? Was it the female Bad Bunny or was it the man? Was not the man crying more than the female? Okay. Bad Bunny been having Queen of the Ring popping for years. You ain't crying about Diddy like that. But you seen the men crying. Am I lying? All right, then. That's all I'm saying. You did? So when that man made them walk across that bridge, to get the cheesecake from Junior's, man, that was on them. Ain't nobody put no gun in their head and make them go get that cheesecake. Man, that's what they did. So if I could make your ass walk like 30 miles, man, I can make your ass do anything, and you're going to do it. So I'm just about to jerk you on this whole contract, because you're going to take what I give you. That's what that was, a test. So that's all I'm saying, man. A lot of you dudes will do anything. All somebody got to do is tell you what they're going to do for you. You're going to do whatever. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Stop selling out. And stop talking so much. So look at Tyrese. Look at him now. This man ran his mouth. He be crying. He another nigga always online crying. Look, Tyrese is so much of a foul dude. This man try to clout chase off his death. Who does that? This man died taking selfies with his mother on her deathbed on a ventilator. That's what he did. This is the same man that came out the other day and said he finally happy because he got his mother's ashes. He cool now. He good. But this nigga always got to post everything. This man was sitting in the emergency room acting like he was crying, taking selfies. That's a clout chasing ass nigga off his own dead mother. And this is the dude that made Dr. Dre lose $200 million. That nigga Tyrese is a hater. And him and P. Diddy, them niggas are suspect. But I'm showing you an example of how dudes will hate on you, and they'll hate on you without them even knowing that they talk so much, they forget who they told, and they talk to the wrong people, and they sabotage everything you got on the table. I told you that's what time it is. So let the lesson be learned is certain things you got to keep to yourself. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's not that you being grimy. You just keeping things, you preserving yourself. It's called self-preservation. You ain't got to broadcast everything you doing. You ain't got to tell everything. I ain't got to tell you nothing. I'll tell you when I get ready. Am I lying? How many people you know got recipes and they won't tell you the secret recipe to this day? They say, well, this is a family recipe. I got it from my mother. I ain't telling you the recipe. We seen the food shows. They'll show you some of the ingredients. They ain't going to tell you all the ingredients because everything ain't to be known. Why I'm going to tell you the ingredients for my family so you can jack it and sell it and make more money off of me? No. But you got some people that try to get the recipe. Some people will befriend you just to get your recipe or your blueprint on how you win. You know how when you make winning look so easy, man, you're going to have people want to be your friend just to get the recipe, just to learn your blueprint. They're going to want to know how you do it. But the only difference is when they try to do it, that shit ain't going to work. I can tell you the whole recipe and you still going to mess the chicken up because you can't cook. You can't cook. So I can give you the recipe. I can give you all the ingredients. I can do the food shopping for you. I give you the pots. I give you the best stove pots and pans. You still going to fuck up the dish because you can't cook. You dig? When I was in the street, I never been an excellent cook at cooking up work, so I always let somebody do it for me because I ain't want to lose no grams, period. And the best person to cook up that work is a fiend. I get a fiend to cook my work because I ain't losing nothing. Some of y'all niggas try to cook y'all work and fucked up all y'all work in the pot. Let's be real. Let's talk street talk. My point is, if you don't know the recipe and you don't know what you're doing, you stay out the way because you can watch somebody all day. It don't mean you're going to be able to clone it. You ain't going to be able to do what they do because some people are born to do what they do and you ain't. And you got to get over it. So when Dr. Dre signed that $200 million deal, Tyrese, I don't know why you was hating, worried about that man's pocket. Why you celebrating that man's success? You need to celebrate your own success. Because according to the records, they say Tyrese is only worth $3 million. One I seen said 6, and the one I seen said 27 million. I knew that was cap. That man worth between 3 million and 6 million. Dr. Dre net worth 800 million plus. Jimmy Iovine 950 million plus. So why you speaking on their business and you costing that man money? So let's just say if Dr. Dre was worth 800 million, let's just say his money had to drop down to 600 mil, all because of Tyrese ran his mouth. So they're just showing you. That's on a big scale. I'm going to tell all my people this, man. When you got something good going on, man, just keep it to yourself. Don't tell everybody. Now, you just wait till it pop off, and that's why it's called show and tell. You know what I'm saying? After you show them, then you can tell them. Then you can tell them after you show them. You got to show them first. Once again, you learned that in school. You show what you did, and then you tell them about it. You don't tell them before you do it, and then show them later. No, they're going to mess it up. That's backwards. Stop telling. Telling, running your mouth is really characteristics of a snitch. Gossiping, exposing, whatever you call it, clout chasing, those are really characteristics of a snitch. Because what does a snitch do? All right, let's break it down to the streets. Let's break it down to the job. What does a snitch do? A snitch watches everything you do. They study you, watch everything you do, and then they go tell. That's a snitch. When you're at work, they go tell the boss. Or what they gonna tell the boss? Or you stayed on break a little bit too long. What they gonna tell? They gonna tell the boss, or you smell like liquor because you might have took a drink when you was on break. They gonna tell the boss, she was late this morning. He was late yesterday. That's a snitch. You got work snitches too. Snitches all over. What's a snitch? A person that speaks on something that ain't their business. Niggas try to justify what a snitch is. Civilian? No. A snitch is a damn snitch. Your mom's called it tattletailing, boy. That's what a damn, don't try to put a flip on it, bounce it. Y'all niggas try to do the P. Diddy and remix what snitching is. Snitching is anytime you're telling on somebody and you're not minding your business. Anytime you throw somebody under the bus, that's telling. You dig? Anytime you call yourself exposing somebody, you're really telling, but I understand there's different reasons for exposing people. But really, those are characteristics of a snitch. That's why anybody I had dealings with, you know what I'm saying? Business, street business. Even if we ain't rocking as niggas I don't rock with for years. I ain't gonna sit here and tell a story. I'm not gonna sit and speak on nothing because that's telling. It's telling. Those are characteristics of a tattleteller. But they just put different words on it called exposing. You dig? I'm just, we gotta be solid, y'all. Let's be real. I'm telling y'all, we gotta be 100. That's what I do. I'm for no fame. Let me do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it no kind of way. Y'all just gotta learn from y'all mistakes. So let's break it down. What's the difference between Tekashi with a wiretap, or should I say Jim Jones on a wiretap, and a man recording a conversation? Are they not the same thing? Now, they're not the same thing if you're recording for your own, like I said, if you're recording something, if you feel like somebody is shady, first of all, if you feel like somebody's shady, you shouldn't be dealing with them. Now, if it's business, say you're having a business meeting and you record a business meeting because, that's your form of a contract, then that's different. If you record a conversation for business purposes, so that person can't rekindle what they said they was going to promise you, that's different. But if you're recording somebody for your own personal reasons, so later on you can use it against them, that's kind of borderline like having a phone tap, or it's kind of like borderline way on the wire. Because remember, it's all about the intentions. So that's why nowadays when you talk to men in general, not only that, you got men that screenshot niggas. I mean, we already know that we got to be solid. We got to be 1,000. We got to keep it a bando. Let's be real. Niggas specialize in keeping texts. Niggas document phone texts, all of that. So I'm always going to be cautious what I say and do. So I'm going to have that mentality. All right? I'm just saying that's the time we in right now, y'all. That's the time we in. You got to understand that. So sometimes when y'all get exposed, y'all be exposing yourself. But everybody been putting a twist on what snitching really is when telling or just telling. What's telling? When you trying to throw somebody under the bus, when you speaking on something you should not be speaking on, when you making certain things public, or when you just doing something, when you're basically putting somebody on blast for your own personal reasons, even if it's just for you to get somebody in trouble, it don't matter. Like I said, we're going to break it down to the form of a job. When you telling, some of y'all got siblings, y'all fought, and one of the other siblings went and told on you that y'all was fighting. Telling. It's all telling. Snitching. Snitching, telling, same thing. Remix the words, the same thing. But my point is, people got a habit of showing their snitch tendencies. So when you see them, you got to understand who they are. These are the ones that are always telling. They always got receipts, because receipts are the key devices for snitches. Receipts. That's why for when you a G, you was taught what? Never say nothing on the phone or on paper that could be used against you in the court of law. That is the G code. But a lot of y'all forgot the G code, and y'all be putting everything on blast. You be incriminating yourself. Therefore, the things you say and do will be used against you by a bozo or in the court of law. But this is the behavior of grown men. So that's why I say, if a woman does it, we can kind of accept that. When a woman, I can't get mad at a woman that screen record. I can't get mad at a woman that save texts. I can't get mad at a woman that puts a nigga on blast. It is what it is. But my point is, the men are doing it more than the woman now. And the woman has sitting down. They sitting down now. They getting our hustle. See how I go? Here they go again. The people I'm talking about, this them right here. And you just showing that you be on Tinder beating your meat. I told you I was going to show themselves. This the stuff you block. When I talk about them, this is what they do, but it don't work. And I know who this is that be doing it. And they can't stop watching me. I'm not gay. So there's nothing I can do for you, bro. Let me be. Sad. Y'all let her pull up every day. You can't troll me. You just trolling yourself, because nobody cares what you're doing. That's how I know you're watching me and I'm hurting your feelings, because guess what? Y'all are the kings of snitching. Y'all are the kings of exposing. And y'all are the kings of getting on your knees, dropping it like it's hot. That's what y'all do. You heard? But I want you to see. Now remember, when you see somebody post this, that means they had to go to the site. That means they had to download it. What that mean? That means that's what they got on their phone. That's what they watch. That's what they indulge in. Told you they always expose themselves. That don't do nothing to me. And we already know that's the same people that was hating on people in my chat yesterday. Yeah, for the people that listen to the For No Fan Show, and people that listen, some of my videos, they don't always go big, but sometimes 1,000 people might hear, sometimes 2,000, 3,000. But when y'all hear these episodes, just understand your boy got stalkers, your boy got haters. You understand? So every now and then they're gonna stick their head out. I don't know why. They're at the bottom of my foot. They're never gonna get nowhere. They're never gonna stop nothing. They're under my foot. They don't understand that. They do the work of the devil, and I do the great work. So they will always be destroyed. I don't know why they play with me. They're not gonna win. You understand? Like Rocky girl told him, Rocky, you can't win. And Apollo Creed beat the shit out that nigga. That's y'all. You're not gonna win. Out of every other channel on YouTube, you need to bother them, because you're not gonna win with me. You're not gonna get me mad. You're not gonna get me upset. I'm not gonna strike your channel. I'm not gonna do nothing to you, because I'm gonna let you keep working, breaking your fingers, and tuning in, listening to me every day. Because I know you love me. You love me. You feel me? I know some of the females that's mad at me. I know y'all really love me. Don't worry, y'all can come back home one day. It's okay, baby. You can come back home one day. It's okay. You ain't got to troll your boy. And for you niggas, man, you niggas just going to have to keep hating. Because I told you, when I turn into Kevin Samuels Jr., nigga, now you got to worry about your shorty watching me. You got to worry about your girl. You got to worry about all them watching me now, nigga. Ain't no hate you going to be able to do. I'm telling you. And I ain't giving out. I think, look, I'm going to do my last check. I'm going to do my wrench check. And I'm about to give out my last wrenches, and that's going to be it. So when I blow up, everybody that's supposed to have their wrench going to have their wrench. And everybody ain't supposed to have one, ain't going to have one no more. You dig? It will not be no snakes on my channel. You dig? Period. And niggas can take it how they want to take it. Female, if your wrench get taken, I might just take your wrench to see if you really support me. How about that? I'm gonna do a test. I'm gonna take people wrenches and I'm gonna see who really rock with me. And if you get mad because I took your wrench, then oh well, kick rocks. You dig? But my people that's really, man, I know what time it is. But I might just start taking wrenches. Now I'm gonna see who rock with me because they rock with me. I'm gonna see who rock with me because of a wrench. I'm gonna see who in my chat just for clout. I'm gonna see who in my chat just to make themselves look lit. And I'm gonna see who really supporting me when I start taking wrenches. How about that? Because when I blow up, I want all my right people to have a wrench. And I told you, I'm gonna come out that, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come out the store. I'm gonna do a Michael Jackson spin and I'm gonna start walking like George Jefferson because I'm gonna start rocking designer suits, nigga, with designer shades. I might give me a pair of them puffy got on, you know, to look like the Carrera glasses, you dig? I'm gonna just start popping out, you dig? And I'm gonna start getting fresh and I'm gonna be the young Kevin Samuels Jr., you dig? And then I'm just gonna have a whole, look, y'all hate on the females in my chat anyway, so, oh well, hey, what you want me to tell you? Only my bros that's on their grind, that's fly, that do their thing. Only we gonna be loopy. The rest of y'all gonna be on the outskirts. Y'all gonna be mad. Y'all gonna say this nigga famous, this nigga sold out. And then I will officially be free from the dirty section of YouTube. I want to be free. Give us free, give me free. I want to get out the dirty section, please. All I gotta do is get fresh, nigga. And I'm out. I'm automatically out the section. All I gotta do, like I've been doing, I've been unsubbing. A lot of you dirty niggas, I've been unsubbing from y'all niggas. I've been unsubbing unlisted. I don't want to see you. That's what I've been doing to you niggas, just to let you know. Unsubbing, unlisted. I'm going to get myself, look, you know how we try to get out the hood? Man, I'm trying to get myself out the hood of YouTube. I'm trying to get myself out the dirty section. I ain't going to cap. I ain't got to sit here in front. I'm trying to get myself out the dirty section, period. Because y'all niggas done fucked it up. It used to be fun. It ain't fun no more. Y'all niggas done took it from the dirty section. Y'all done turned it to the goddamn muddy section. Y'all done turned this shit into the goddamn rainbow section. Y'all done turned this shit into the crybaby. Man, y'all fucked it up. I don't want no parts of it. And y'all done turned it to the snitch section. I don't want no parts of none of y'all. I told y'all niggas unsub. But y'all don't want to do that. You want to keep watching. I need y'all to unsub so I can replace y'all with new subs. You get it? And for you niggas that's trying to study my path and clone, nigga, I might flip the script. Being I come on in the morning, y'all niggas want to come in the morning, I'm going to start coming on 3 a.m., nigga. I'm going to start coming on 3 a.m., yeah. I'm going to come on at 3 a.m., you dig? So when my people wake up, the video already be lit. See? Now I'm going to have y'all niggas waking up at 3 a.m. I'm going to start playing all type of games, nigga, changing my hours, watching y'all niggas follow me, but you ain't going to be able to follow me when I start throwing on them fresh-ass designer suits, nigga. Y'all was hating on Kevin Samuels so hard, nigga. When I become the new Kevin Samuels, nigga, y'all going to really hate. Y'all ain't going to be able to keep up with me no more. All I got to do is throw on a suit, and I'll get rid of all you dusty-ass niggas. Quick. And I told you, nigga, I'm going to put diamonds on all fingers, nigga, and I'm going to start doing my hands on the camera like Tony Yayo. You dig? I'm going to start doing the Yayo on you niggas. Y'all niggas going to be tight. You feel me? I'm going to take all my chains. I'm going to trade that shit in for one big-ass chain, nigga. I'm going to make y'all niggas tight. Man, man, I'm telling you, man. What, man? All I got to do is get fresh on these niggas, man. I'm going to be shining on camera so her niggas ain't going to be able to watch me. I told you, man. I know how to kill you niggas. I know how to kill y'all with kindness, man. Y'all don't want to play with me, man. I'm never going to say your name. You dig? Never, ever, ever. You wasting your time. You can't get... You supposed to be clout chasing a nigga with 200,000 views. Y'all supposed to be clout chasing niggas with 500,000. You supposed to be clout chasing niggas with 50 racks of followers. Y'all niggas be clout chasing low level niggas. Man, that shit ain't gonna get you. I'm a low level nigga. What part don't you understand? And the people that rock with me, they are my family. So y'all are not gonna change their brain. I don't know why you're stalking the females. You dig? So from now, all my females, all my people in my chat, when these dudes stalk you, record it, and we're gonna put their ass on blast. Because they should not be stalking females. And they're just showing you their stalking tendencies. That's why they got sketchy backgrounds. You ever heard that shit, How to Catch a Predator TV show? We're going to start doing that on YouTube. How to Catch a Predator. We're going to do that on YouTube. So when these niggas come in your DM and they making fake conversations, when these niggas keep trying to at you and you don't even know them, nigga, we're going to start playing a game called How to Catch a Predator. And we're going to start exposing these men because that's what they do. I don't sit here and play. I entertain. That's why y'all listen. That's why even niggas that hate me pull up every day. That's why I just keep running my mouth. And it's really time for me to sign off. But it's Friday, and it is what it is. And I got to work later. And what is niggas talking about? And salute to some of my YouTubers that do work. And salute to my people that take care of their family. Whether you take care of the household, you take care of your kids. I salute everybody that do something positive and constructive. That's what I salute. Everything ain't about money. It's about principles and morals, because the real riches are inside of you. That's the riches. So when you hear about people selling their soul, that's what they actually selling. They're selling the riches that exist within them. That's what's called selling your soul, nigga. The riches are already in you. You ever heard of a heart of gold? I got a heart of gold. And you can't take that from me. It's nothing you can do. That's why when I get lit and I get in position, I share. I show genuine love. I don't show fake love, because I have a heart of gold. The riches are inside of me. Therefore, I don't need no money from nobody. But I appreciate what people give me. I appreciate opportunity. I appreciate donations. I appreciate support. I appreciate every day when you give me your ear. Why? Because your ear is riches. When you put your ear and you pay attention to me, that's already showing love. You're paying me homage by you paying attention to what I'm saying. That's why it's called pay homage, pay attention. And I told you it's free to pay attention. So don't forget to download and listen to the podcast, because you can download it on your phone. And when you busting your moves in real life, when you in your car, you ain't got to watch the video. You can download it, the content, to your phone, and you can play it on Bluetooth in your whip. You can do whatever. And I got more content coming, I told you, and everything I talk about will all be separate from the internet. I'm going to talk about different topics. I'm going to touch on certain things. I'm telling you, dudes, you better leave me alone. I'm about to be the next Kev Samuels Jr., the thug version, nigga. I told you. You take it how you want to take it. Y'all done fucked up already. It's too late, and I know you're mad. You're mad, boy. You're mad. So let me make you a little bit more madder, because I know you niggas study, and you niggas watch, and you love to hug nuts. So let me make you a little bit more mad. Let me clarify that for you. You did, because you ain't on my level. You ain't on my level. So you take a look at that. I'm going to give you something to hate. Hate on that, nigga. Hate. Hate, 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 hate. F for no fame, nigga. Hate. Get your hate on, boy. You ain't going to stop nothing. And your punk ass going to subscribe too. But that's what sucker niggas do. And guess what? That's total separate, man. And nothing that goes on YouTube will be speaking on the podcast. Nothing, period. And I got some features lined up too. Yeah, episode 167. I told you the For No Fame Mafia. I told you we family. Y'all don't understand that, man. Y'all don't understand that. You try to holler at my peoples, man, they family. They ain't listening to you. Man, they tell me everything y'all say. They be clowning y'all. They ain't going nowhere. So you can try to convince people all you want to. You can try to steal it. It don't matter. They don't care, because we family. Some of my members, they'll shoot your ass if they see you in real life. Allegedly. Who knows? They might jump on your face. Because even people that's down with me, y'all don't even know them in real life. But they know y'all. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all stupid. We family over here. Keep it pushing. What I do is what I do. You can't, look, I don't mess with you. You don't bother me. And we cool. But you ain't stopping nothing that I got going on, because I told y'all we family from day one over here. That's why my people know I keep it solid. I'm 167 episodes in the live, and they know I've been consistent the whole time, and I'm not going to stop. All right? So now you niggas get mad. I gave you a reason to get mad, nigga. Step your fucking game up and stop sucking nuts, and maybe you could do something too. Oh, you like to waste time watching other men. You like to waste time watching what every other man is doing. That's why you ain't got nothing. You ain't getting nowhere, because you always trying to expose. You always in somebody chat. A lot of you niggas be chat hopping. A lot of you niggas want to be seen all the time. A lot of you niggas want to salute. That's all you want. That's all you're going to get. So don't be mad with somebody else prospering and you ain't. Nigga, that's your problem. That's your fault. A lot of you niggas, when you ain't home, don't be mad because somebody else smashing your chick. Why? You ain't want to pay her no mind. You always on YouTube. You always doing this. You always doing that. You doing everything but buying your girl some roses, taking out to dinner, smashing, watching her movies that she want to watch. You always want to watch sports. You always want to do what you want to do. You don't never want to do what she want to do. And then as soon as she find Mr. Young Kevin Samuels Jr., you want to be mad. Nigga, it's too late. That's you, nigga. Why? Because you don't pay attention. It's free to pay attention. It's free to pay attention to your girl, but you don't want to do that. You want to do everything else. You want to worry about what that nigga said. You want to worry about the deal this nigga just signed. You want to worry about what the album this nigga just dropped. You worried about all the wrong things. So when your shit start crumbling, nigga, that's on you. And I'm talking to all you men that don't be on your grizzly. So don't get mad at me. I'm just trying to tell you, brother to brother, it's called tough love. When I talk tough love to a man, I'm talking to a man. How you supposed to talk to a man? I'm not supposed to sit here, water it down, rub your back, nigga, say it's going to be okay. Nigga, fuck that. I'm going to tell you what it is. That's real love. That ain't snake love. That's real love, see? Fake love, a person will co-sign you even when you're wrong as two left shoes. And integrity is something that does not have to be questioned. That's all I'm saying. You get it? So, I'm about to get out of here in a minute, y'all. Episode 167. It's been very, very epic. If you didn't hear it from the beginning, you take it back. Tyrese and Dr. Dre, Tyrese and P. Diddy allegedly costed Dr. Dre $200 million. And the reason what happened is we know Diddy, he ran back to Massa, aka Jimmy Iovine. And what is Jimmy Iovine and P. Diddy still being cool when I thought Big was your man? But I understand business is business. And I want you to understand that this is the lesson. It's so many lessons within this lesson. Look how P. Diddy was rocking together with Biggie Smalls. Look at the loyalty he gives him now. Look at how a lot of dudes be rocking to this day. Look how much loyalty dudes give to each other. Where's the loyalty? We've seen so many friends. We've seen family. We've seen so many people turn on each other. Because there's no more loyalty. There's no more silence. Nobody's going to hold your secrets. Nobody is going to be with you in the end. And I went into that whole thing with Judas and Jesus. All right? I went into the whole thing. I just went into the street version. Because I don't want to get put in a category of religious and people talking about I'm talking blasphemy. I don't want to offend nobody, right? I don't want no problems. But I told you, you did. Jesus was the big homie. Peter was his little homie, and Peter was a buster. He was a lame, and Jesus knew he was a coward, and he said, Peter, you're going to deny me 3 times. You're going to get G-check. You're going to get pressed. Things are going to get real, Peter, and you're going to fold on me. You know why? Because I already see your weak-ass tendencies, Peter, so I already know about you. And he seen Judas was shiesty. He seen Judas was giving him side eyes. He heard about Judas was pillow talking with Mary behind his back. He knew Judas was going around his ops, trying to be their friend. And he knew Judas was going to betray him. So when Judas betrayed him, he didn't get mad. He already knew, nigga, you going to betray me. So he had to break bread that last time at the table and tell him, he had to G-check all them niggas. And that's why in his last day, Peter got low. Peter was ducking and dodging. They didn't want to look him in his face. And guess what? They all was around to watch him get crucified. They was watching from the background. They watched that man get tortured. And they was with him every day. And they was doing all type of stuff with him, praising him. They was all up under that man when he was shining. You got to remember, allegedly to the story, don't get mad. You got to understand that when you look at symbolism, you could say he was like the first celebrity, the first icon, meaning the first great icon to walk around. You know what I'm saying? That man was walking through Jerusalem, flipping over tables, you know what I'm saying? Running down on people, you know what I'm saying? Standing on his truth, speaking the truth to power. You dig? Everybody running with him because he lit, he was lit. You feel me? Jesus was lit, walking through he was lit. You heard he was lit. Everybody wanted to be on his team. When that smoke came, they ain't want no parts of it no more. And y'all do the same thing to this day. That's my point. This ain't about that man. It's about the story. Y'all do the same thing. When somebody lit, you want to run with them. You want to be up under them. You want to be all around. When the smoke get heated, y'all get low. Y'all sell them out. Y'all tell. Y'all deny them. You don't put in the work. You fold. You don't. When that man died, you don't keep the message going. So now we understand when Christopher Wallace, what's the key word of Christopher? Christopher died, and his man betrayed him. His man didn't hold him down. And his album just happened to be called Life After Death. Sounds to me like the resurrection. So that within itself is blasphemy. And I know what they was doing, allegedly. You see? It's always gonna be betrayal. I already know this. When you get betrayed, it's always going to be the person that was the closest to you. That is the one that's gonna so-called expose you. Those are the ones that's gonna act like they know everything about you. They're gonna try to tell other people this, that, and the third. Sometimes they get you lined up and killed, like Al Poe, Rich Poor. There's different scenarios, but these are the same Judas factors. The whole betrayal of Judas. We've seen it through every great person that fell. It always was the Judas factor. That's the playbook they use. When they want to use the playbook of betrayal, they go into the story. They use the Judas. Judas was the first agent. Judas was the first sellout. Judas was the first snitch. Judas was the first 6ix9ine. Judas was the first Nicky Barnes. I'm just being real. Niggas selling out for coins. Niggas selling out for bags. Niggas, what they do? They sold that man out to the authorities. Who was the authorities? The Romans. What do niggas do now? Sell you out to the authorities. Nigga, I'm not, this is what go on. But we neither here nor there. I'm done. I'm hungry, about to get something to eat. We've been cooking all morning and I still ain't eat. But salute to y'all. Salute to everybody that donated. Salute to everybody that pulls up. More to come. Surprises coming. More things coming. Just know that. Y'all stay tuned. Other than that, I think that's about it, man. I got into my main purpose. Also, I want to speak on, you know what I'm saying, salute to that Detroit hustler, you know what I'm saying, that had that vending machine on the side of his crib selling that weed. You know what I'm saying? He had that weed in the vending machine making $2,000 a day. He was trapping for 4 years straight until one nigga went and told on that man. You know what I'm saying? A man went and told the feds at that. Told that man was getting money because in the report, even the police officer said the man was smart. They wasn't hating on the man. He was smart. He was an entrepreneur, but they said the only thing was what he was doing was illegal. He had a lot of guns in the crib. He had 18 guns in the crib. That's what really did him in. But they respected his hustling, his hustle. You know what I'm saying? Even the FBI agent said that in the report. You know, they respected his hustle because the way he had that vending machine set up with that weed on the side of his crib. Making $2,000 a day, chilling. But a tipster gave a tip, and that's how this man fell. And that's when I went into the whole thing about in the last days, niggas are going to be giving tips. Niggas are going to be telling, which they're doing now. They're going to call it exposing. They're going to call it receipts. They're going to call it, I was recording this for that, this, that, and the third. No, these are all characteristics and traits of people that tell. Salute our familiar lit. What's up? Sincere Jackson, what's poppin', homie? Man, people been coming. Huey the God, I ain't forget you neither, Florida. That's what I'm saying. That's the bro right there. All y'all been down with me. That's right. We here. Drewski, all that. We here. You dig? So that's all I'm saying. And a lot of people gonna be mad, but it's a saying that dogs get mad. You feel me? People that live on a certain level, we don't get mad. Ain't no way in hell a nigga gonna make ain't no human being gonna make me mad. Only way you can have me mad is if you put hands on me. If nobody ain't put hands on me, ain't nobody dying. Period. I ain't worried about nobody. Words don't hurt me. I have no heart. You dig? I have no heart. It's only certain people that can get my heart, and that's when I put it in my chest. Other than that, I don't have no heart. So ain't nothing nobody gonna say or do gonna affect me. But some of you niggas are very sensitive. You're very sensitive. You're crybabies, and you need a mama. You need help. You wasn't tough as a kid. You was a punk. Some of y'all got slapped in the back of the head in elementary school. You got your lunch taken in junior high. You dig? And in high school, you got chased. And a lot of y'all got beat up on freshman day. And a lot of y'all got your sneakers taken. A lot of y'all just been suckers your whole life. So just because you got a YouTube channel, you got a little older, you got hair on your face, it don't mean you thorough. You still a sucker. A sucker will forever be a sucker because a coward dies 1,000 deaths. Real G's only die once. You get it? So you're not hurting my feelings. You ain't stopping nothing. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't hurting me, nobody on my team. You're not doing nothing. We're solid. I told you, get over it. Cry, shed a tear. Who cares? Jump off a bridge. I don't give a fuck. Pardon me, but I ain't promoting no suicide neither. But just understand that when you try to waste your energy on me, you wasting your time. So I told you, out of all these people on here, you better go play with your kind. You better go play with somebody else. Don't be playing with me, because all you're going to do is waste your time, and I'm going to keep making progress. I'm going to keep making progress, and I'm going to turn into the young Kevin Samuels Jr. I told you niggas. So every time y'all niggas at me, thank you for the traffic. I salute y'all. You dig? Every time y'all keep my name popping in that algorithm and that title, nigga, they want to see who I am. They say, oh, this nigga's Trill. Subscribe. Thank you. And I love when y'all send I love when y'all send them females my way, because guess what? They're going to really support me. And ain't no female in my chat, ain't no female ever subscribed to me, ever could say I said something, anything crazy to them offline or in a text. Huh. And y'all know what I'm talking about. My sis know what I'm talking about. Y'all know I ain't never said nothing crazy. I ain't never sent y'all no crazy ass pictures. I ain't never asked y'all for no damn pictures. What? So I can salute my females because they know I'm official. You niggas ain't me, because y'all be lusting off flesh. And y'all think with y'all little head, and you never use your big head. Your big head is solid like a damn center block, and your little head is soft and tender because you're tender dick ass niggas, and you always thinking the wrong way. Then you want to get mad at niggas like me. I ain't do nothing to you, bro. I'm talking about the niggas that be hating on me. If you don't hate on me, I ain't talking to you. Y'all my niggas. I'm talking to the niggas that be hating. A lot of y'all niggas sit down when you go to the bathroom. And I think when some of y'all people's not home, y'all be trying on dresses and bras. I think some of y'all undercover cross dressers. Because the way y'all act, y'all ways are so funny and shady. Y'all niggas ain't solid. So guess what? You can't be a transsexual without even getting an operation. Because some of you niggas are men and women. And what they say, niggas, some of you niggas are bitches too. And if I'm lying, I'm flying. That's the shit y'all do. Anytime you worried about another man, anytime you worried about another man chat, every time you worried about another man doing, when you speak on a man you don't even know, you never even seen, you don't know nothing, you know what I'm saying? That's behavior of a weak ass nigga. You dig? And I don't got to say names. I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying, this is the world we in now. 2022, niggas have fallen. You dig? It's only 5% left for niggas that's solid. You take it or leave it. 5% of niggas are solid. 10% of niggas are a little bit solid, but they wishy-washy. That's it. So I know what time it is. I don't get disappointed because I don't put my faith in man. Period. Niggas gonna let you down every time. And I just gotta talk my talk. So I ain't talking to nobody neither. This is why I talk. This is how I talk off the record, on the record. I've been talking like this my whole life. Niggas know I keep it real. That's what I do. If you want to know something, all you got to do is ask, and I will gladly tell you. It's just that truth out of season don't bear no fruit. So some things you only supposed to know in time. I can tell you something right now, but you might not be hearing me clearly. But if I tell you at the right time, you're going to get it quick. You heard? I could go on for days. This is what I do. And just imagine, I don't even be high. I do this first thing in the morning, not even high. You get it? And that's another thing. Some of you niggas be too high. You be too high, you say and do shit, then you forgot what you did. So if you understand, when I used to get high and smoke bud and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I knew, even drink liquor, I knew always to sustain myself. You niggas be doing stuff and then forget what you did. You say stuff, you forget what you said. That's called sloppy Joe. That's what we call it in my hood. That's my little hood. My hood, that's our little lingo. Niggas like y'all, we call y'all sloppy Joe. You know why? Because you're all over the place. You always doing some people call it being messy. That's what we call sloppy Joe ass niggas. They always doing something messy because some of y'all be too high and drunk. You'll be getting too fucked up and you be doing shit. You forget what you did. You forget what you said. Forget what you was talking, who you was talking to. Forget who you was talking about. You forgot what you were supposed to do. You ain't handling your business. You ain't doing nothing right because you always fucking high and drunk, or one of the two, or sometimes both. And for those that don't get high drunk and you be really sloppy Joe, nigga, shame on you. You even worse. Salute Nate the Great. What's up, bro? You see, that's my bro right there too, Nate the Great. That's a good dude. I heard they ain't been harassing Nate the Great. That's all I'm saying, man. Salute y'all, man. Salute to the whole East Coast. You dig? Salute to the whole West Coast and the whole Midwest too. And down south, the dirty down south. You hear me? Everybody. Also my people from overseas, man. And my people from overseas that's here in America getting that money. I ain't hating on you. You know, people that just born here their whole life don't want to eat. I'm not going to hate on nobody that come here from another country getting more money. I ain't going to hate. Niggas been their whole life and don't want to get no money. So why am I going to hate on somebody that just can't eat? Man, hey, that's the American way. I'm going to break it down to you. The American way equals eat. That's it. America equals get money. America equals grind. That's it. See, that's why they want you caught up in everything else. Racism. They want you caught up in everything else because you don't understand America means business. Strictly business is what America is. Not kumbaya. Not let's all come. America means business. And the sooner we figure that out, the sooner we'll be all right. That's why Dr. Dre got $1 billion deal. You dig? That's why Tyrese hating. That's why Diddy was hating, even though he got $1 billion, because they know America's about business. That's it. When people understand that, people to get out their feelings and get them some money. That's it. It's also survival. If you don't know how to survive in America, you ain't going to make it. In order to survive in America, you have to know how to grind. You have to know how to hustle. You have to know how to sustain yourself. Once you're in America and you learn how to sustain yourself, that's when you are a hustler. When you are in America and you can maintain on your own, that's when you are on your way to success. If you're in America and you're still leeching off people, you're still begging, you still like, let me hold something, you still waiting on somebody else to get paid. Like in your mind, when I get paid, say you get paid. No. That ain't the American way. Nigga, the American way is get your own. I got mine. And then maybe we can share. You learned that from a kid. You gonna get potato chips, he gonna get 9 laters, you gonna get some Jolly Ranchers, whatever. We get together, we gonna share all the candy. But you already know if that nigga ain't got no candy, you ain't sharing nothing with him because he ain't got no candy. Man, all that you was taught as a kid, I keep telling y'all this. Stop. Go back to how you was taught as a kid. A lot of us was taught common sense, but the older you got, the more stupid you got. That's why now a lot of kids are smarter than you, because when you got old, you got stupid and your kids got smarter. That's what it is. That's it, man. I done held y'all long enough. Episode 167, the jewel of the day. I said a lot of jewels today, but a lot of the main jewel of today is keep things to yourself. And when you're able to share, then you share with the right people. Everything don't have to be explained. Everything don't have to be broadcast, and you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe nobody nothing. And I'm going to say it again. I need to double check, right? Somebody, if I'm not mistaken, this weekend is Mother's Day. Somebody co-sign me if I'm right. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. I'm going to check when I get off, but I want to make sure. If I'm not mistaken, this weekend is Mother's Day. Because they always switch it around so much. That's why I be getting thrown off. But if I'm not mistaken, this weekend is Mother's Day. I don't got my phone to check right now. Somebody let me know if this weekend is Sunday, Mother's Day. Because for a fact, I got to go get my mother something. It's the 8th. Yup. Mother's Day, Sunday. Yup. I got to take my ass to go get something tomorrow. And salute all the mothers. I know y'all in the chat. Salute all the mothers. Love to y'all, for real. Y'all deal with a lot. Y'all got to raise them kids. You got to deal with niggas and they shit. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all independent. Salute to the mothers, because the mothers are the ones who got the power to change the world, period. So salute to all the mothers. And salute to the mothers that's not here no more. And like I said earlier, if your mom's not here, don't feel bad. Don't feel different. Just you gotta understand your mother's still watching you. And when you out here being a piece of shit, you letting your mother down. When you out here living foul, you breaking your mother's heart. You destroying her. You dig? But when you out here doing right, and even though your mother's resting in peace, she's still in the spirit, is happy for you, and she's still with you. But when you out here doing foul, your mother leave you. She ain't around you. She gone. You dig? That's how it works. It's my opinion. So, you know, some people use their mother not being here as a crutch to be evil and mad at the world, but little do they know their mother's still here in the spirit. And she's still watching over you, and she's still with you if you're living right. And if you wasn't so distracted and being so stupid, sometimes you'll see the signs when your mother around. Y'all don't understand that. That's why the earth is called Mother Nature. And you can't go against Mother Nature. When you go against Mother Nature, your ass is dead. So let that be a little jewel. Salute to all the mothers. Salute to the aunties. Even salute to the women that don't have no children. Because you still divine feminine, and you still got the energy of a mother, because a mother is not just, you know, having a baby. A mother is one who nurtures. If you're a woman and you nurture and you really care, that's a mother. That's a real woman. So that's what Mother's Day is all about. If you understand about mother and son, if you understand that whole ideology, then you understand what's really going on with the world, and you understand who's in power, because they understand that it's the mother and the son. But the mother has the power. And I said earlier, when you look, like I'm going to say it one more time without helping the bell, I'm going to say it one more time. When all the smoke cleared with that man, you know, that man Jesus, you know what I'm saying, when he went through what he went through, according to the story, only people that was left there was two women. That's it. His mother and his girl. That's it. So a lot of people might not read that book, but they don't understand it's a lot of stories that's still playing out to this day. That's why y'all niggas hate y'all mother, and y'all hate women, and your life is shit, and it's hell. Because you ain't understand. When you a G, you got to be a G on your own. And when you go through pain and bloodshed, it's only certain people going to be there for you. And 9 times out of 10, ain't no nigga going to be there for you. So I don't know why niggas still looking for niggas to help them. Why niggas go to jail and say my niggas wasn't there for me? Why you think when you die, that nigga gonna go smash your girl? Why you think that nigga gonna be, man, y'all niggas, because niggas ain't gonna be nothing but niggas. You should learn that from the animal kingdom. When you see animals, do you see 2 strong lions hanging together? Do you see 2 pit bulls hanging together? Nigga, I even seen male ducks fighting each other. They don't even rock together. Men do not hang together. When I study nature, I see the male with the female. That's what I see. So y'all niggas got the game messed up, and actually animals are smarter than human beings. So when you figure that out, nigga, your life will be better. Other than that, man, Fun No Fan episode live 167. We did it again. Today gonna be a beautiful, great day, nigga. And I got paid. I'm good. Yeah, nigga. I'm feeling good. I told you I'm about to go buy my mother stuff for Mother's Day, nigga. So don't hate. And I'm about to go get me a couple of suits, and I'm gonna be the new Kevin Samuels, nigga. If he dead or alive, I'm still gonna jack his swag. I'm just gonna add a little bit more jewels to it. I'm gonna get me a 2 handful of rings. You dig? And I'm gonna dress better than that, nigga. And I'm gonna get me some Cartiers. That's what I'm gonna do. So your niggas mad now. I'm gonna give you a reason to be mad later. And leave the people alone in my chat. Salute to my people. Salute to my family, my brothers, my sisters, my kings, my queens. Y'all know what time it is. We did it again, and I'm out. Y'all be good. Enjoy the weekend. And I'm gonna say all that. And I'm out. 1.